campus of Williamson High School as the Murphy Lady Panthers come in looking to knock off one of the area's most highly regarded women's programs. The Williamson Lady Lions are playing well, and they've only lost 2 home games this season. Can Murphy pull off the upset, or will that Williamson pride shine through and capture another victim inside the Lions' den? Let's find out now for the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Thanks for joining us. I'm Al Whedon, along with the coach, Ronnie Arrow. Coach, the Lady Lions are looking pretty good this year.
They are, and this game tonight is going to be like senior night. Both bunches has a bunch of seniors.
Yeah.
A lot of experience. Murphy has got 5 seniors. Williamson's got 7 seniors. So there's going to be a lot of work out there. Now, both bunches, Murphy is averaging 39 points a game. Williams is averaging 40 points a game. So it's going to be close on paper. It looks like the end is going to be very close. The most experience might be is the coach for Williamson. Coach 23 years at Williamson. She might be given some award or something for that.
She doesn't look it at all. Coach Tanika Robertson-Holly, she's been there for a long time. And for Murphy, Coach Michael Cleveland, in his first year at Murphy, they had 11-9 record, and right now, as you saw, and we open up with the graphic, Williamson is 13-6. But Coach, they are 5-0 in area play. So for them, we have to say Murphy is the larger school. They're a 6A school. Williamson is a 5A school. But the difference in the program is literally like night and day.
Well, there's no question. Coach Cleveland came from Baker, and he's a winner. He was 16-0 the last year there on the JV team. He coached the JV team. So the bottom line is there's a lot of experience, but when you go into the den there, you better be ready to play.
Absolutely. Matter of fact, we're going to be taking you there momentarily, get up our starting lineup for the ball game tonight. The girls are going to be up first, and then after that, we're going to see the boys in action, so you'll get a double hitter. And here's your starting lineup headed your way for both teams. Murphy is the visiting team. Zykeria Anderson's going to get the start. She's the leading scorer for them, 15 points per game, backed up by Kiera Green. Anaya Anderson, second leading scorer on the team with 10 points per game. Jasmine Hobbs and Naomi Alizor. For Williamson, the home team tonight, you got Austin Lucky Williams Campbell. And the big one down low, Shadanya Johnson, 13 points per game. Coach Arrow, she's 6 feet tall. She is a senior for the Lady Lions.
You know, again, when you have seniors like both of these bunches do, you rely heavily on those seniors for experience.
Yeah.
If you've got some young kids, you work them in, but the more experience you can have, the better off you are.
The better off you are going to be. Just moments away from tip-off here, as you can see them doing the call-outs on the floor behind our graphic right there. Looking for a great ball game tonight. We're real excited about it. Our first time on the campus of Williamson. As a matter of fact, when we did our first broadcast last year, it was Williamson versus Blunt at Blunt High School. So now we actually showing the Lions some love by going into the Lions den, Coach Aaron.
Well, and this is, anytime you can get a home game, especially on TV, and let everybody see what you're doing and how good you are, that's a major plus.
It really, really is. So just moments away from tip-off. You talked about Coach Tanika Robertson-Holly. There she is right there on the sideline. Has a mask on near the young lady. So it looks like they're having some things going on campus right there as they're getting I don't believe they've started the lineup because you can see there's Johnson right there, number 23, sitting on the bench. Here we go. They're calling that the Murphy starter. So we literally are moments away, Coach Aaron.
I didn't realize that Tanika was at South Alabama the first time I was here playing at South Alabama, and she was a graduate assistant there. So we were there. We didn't bump heads, but we were there at the same time.
Look at there, Coach. See, you're just as young at heart as could be, just like Coach Holly over there.
I'm a little bit older than her.
A little bit older than her. But yeah, a good matchup I think we're going to have tonight. Headed your way with Williamson and Murphy. I talked about it with Williamson coming in undefeated in area play. Look at our officials for tonight. George Washam, Stephen Newhouse, and Dorothy Perkins. They're going to be on the call. We're probably going to have them for the men's game as well tonight, Coach Arrow.
Yeah, generally if they're calling the first game, they'll call the second game. But those are 3 of the better officials in this area. They should have a really good game tonight, be able to do the things and let them play. Both bunches are going to want to push the ball.
Right.
So we're going to see that bad thing, turnovers. if that comes into play.
Hopefully that will not be coming into play tonight. Murphy comes in, they're 2 games over 500 at 11-9. Good shot of Coach Cleveland right there with his Lady Panthers. And we saw them against Viger back in December. They did a very fine job playing the Lady Viger Wolves. Matter of fact, it was everyone pretty much was in their first year. It was Coach Cleveland at that time against the Viger's lady coach in their first year as well. So Coach Cleveland doing a fine job, 11-9 so far.
This is the time of the year where the cream's got to come to the top.
Yeah.
You've worked, especially if you have seniors and you have experience, then you should be about ready to get into the playoffs and be at your best ball play.
And speaking of Williamson, Coach Robertson Holly getting some assistance from a young man we know quite well who coached at LaFleur some years. Coach Walton is an assistant coach. Coach Darryl Walton over there at Williamson.
At Williamson.
Won a title here at LaFleur.
Good person, good coach.
Absolutely.
No question.
Al Weed and Coach Ronnie Arrow inside of the MCPSS Sports Central Studios, and the action's right there at the Curtis Horton Sports Complex on the campus of Williamson High School. Shadanya Johnson down there to tip alongside Naomi Alazor. And Murphy wins the tip, and we are underway, Coach Arrow. The action headed your way here for the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Well, they're setting it up. There's some confusion out there.
And a call against Murphy. That's going to turn it over. It is going to be Williamson's basketball. So they're going to take the side out right here and get a look at the Williamson offense there, right there by Destiny Williams running point for them.
Man-to-man pressure by Williamson. They like to put the pressure on.
Ball almost thrown away by the Lions, but an early foul committed right there by one of the Murphy Panthers. That's going to be Kiara Green picking up the early foul against Murphy. Less than 30 seconds in, Coach Arrow picking one up early there.
Yeah. You know, they're getting good motion with the offense. Coach said that they will look to go high-low a lot, but Williamson's putting that pressure on early.
Ball's going to remain with the Lady Lions, forced out by Murphy right there.
When you put pressure on the wings like that, it's putting excess pressure on the point guard to be able to feed. She might have to split the post or split the seams there to be able to get inside and make some plays.
Ball almost got away from Williams, but she captured it, and they throw it away, so a turnover right there by the Lady Lions. And Murphy's going to take possession here.
You know, both bunches said that, you know, they will shoot threes. All teams shoot threes now.
Right.
They're not real happy. Both of them aren't real happy with their percentage of shooting threes.
Murphy working it around. Anderson gets it over. They're trying to go down low inside. Back to Anderson. And that cannot happen. And we're going to have another foul here committed on the play. It's going to be against Murphy. Let's see who they're going to signal this one against. Yeah, it's going to be on Elazor, her first foul. Second team foul against the Lady Panthers. And Coach, we're approaching almost 2 minutes in the ball game with no score as of yet.
You know, there's a lot of action, but there's not much finishing in the hole.
Shot by Anderson, no good, and she is fouled on the play.
One of the situations Coach Holly said she was having trouble with the girls, they have a lot of speed. They get to the hole, but they're having a hard time finishing, as in that case right there.
Looks like that foul is going to be on Shadanya Johnson. And it's going to put the Panthers on the line. Anaya Anderson goes to the line shooting 2 shots.
Nice form. For you young kids out there, she has an excellent form, following through, waving goodbye at the end, taking her time.
Ulithia Purdue checks in for Williamson as Anderson's about to attempt her second free throw. And makes them both, Coach, with that good form you just talked about.
And here comes Murphy, full court pressing.
They are. Anderson steals it, goes down. They're going to catch her on the travel. As Shadonia Johnson put her 6-foot frame in front of her. Anderson comes up limping a bit there, Coach. She may have to check out.
Yeah, I think she's going to be all right.
So, put some dirt on it?
Put some dirt on it, play ball. It's game time now. In practice, she'd probably be in the training room.
Johnson brings it across the timeline. They go down low to Ulithia Purdue, working that inside-outside action. The Lady Lions are.
Got some motion going. Allen is trying to get into the seams there. Nice finish.
Nice head fake right there by Shadonia Johnson as she gets the bucket, puts Williamson on the board.
And she's well on her way for her being able to get her 13 points in the game.
Pressure on Anderson. That's going to force Coach Cleveland to call a timeout. I probably think he's going to take a 30 right here to probably discuss things. 5:41 remaining in the contest here. There's the signal from George Washam. That full court press from Williamson really had Murphy shaking right there, so they had to call a quick timeout.
And that was a good timeout. You know, whether it's early or late, calm down. You don't want to get into any type of situation where you start having turnovers or making bad passes. And as I always say, the coach is there every day. They know their team better than anybody in the stands, anywhere else.
Correct. Coach Cleveland talks to the girls, gets them together, and we're going to resume play. Ball almost gets away from Hobbs.
Williamson putting pressure out front. They're in a 2-3 zone.
They had the three lined up down on the block low and almost stolen by Destiny Williams, but they're going to call a jump ball right there, and it's going to go over to Williamson with the possession arrow. So good defense by the Lady Lions.
Yes, it was very good. And Lucky and Purdue is double teaming down low, so it's going to be hard to get the ball inside.
What's that turnover? Notched up 2-2. Going into Shadonia Johnson, the 6-foot senior. She kicks it back out to Williams. Back to Johnson. He puts it on the floor, Coach. There she sets a little screen as Williams runs through it. She's asking for the ball.
They're wanting the ball. She's posting a little bit too low. If she would get higher and put that hip in the defensive person, they'd have a better angle at lobbing the ball. When you post too low like that, you lob it, the ball's going to wind up out of bounds.
Foul on Anaya Anderson. Her first foul. That's 3 team fouls against Murphy.
Purdue bringing the ball across. Look, I tell you, both posts.
There's the pass inside. Johnson a little too hard with it off the backboard and running coast to coast. Anaya Anderson gets that assist as she shoots it over to Jasmine Hobbs, and she drops it in for 2.
4-2 Murphy ahead.
Timeout on the floor. While we have a break right here, timeout called by Williamson. Want you to know to find out all the latest news on what's happening in Mobile County Public Schools. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, also YouTube as well, Mobile County Public Schools. You can tune in and turn it on and learn all you need to know. We're learning today, leading tomorrow. Mobile County Public Schools. Follow us on all our social media handles. We can be in the know, Coach Aaron.
Got to be in the know. Coach Cleveland was very intense in that timeout. He was trying to get his girls to be able to get back on defense and on offense, be able to work the ball around. They're getting good shots.
Pressure right here, full court pressure coming from the Lady Panthers. Williamson looks like they're going to break it as they come across the timeline.
Nice,
but there's the defense right there, double team them right at the line. But escaping is Destiny Williams. Her shot no good. But Williamson still has possession after the rebound.
She could have pulled back for a little step back. She went right into the defensive person.
Austin throws it away. Very active tonight.
Oh, nice hustle.
Anaya Anderson, her shot blocked out of bounds. It's going to remain with the Lady Panthers. We're the halfway point of the first quarter. A lot of action, only 4-2, Coach.
Destiny Williams, I mean, she really had to play hard to get back to stop that layup underneath.
Anderson's shot goes up, no good. Fast break opportunity for Williamson. And Ulethea Purdue's shot is blocked. It's going to remain with the Lady Lions. They go inbounds under their own goal here.
Thought maybe she might have been fouled on that one.
She was asking for the foul, Coach. She
was.
She's a senior. She knows what to do. Nice head fake, ball fake right there. Shot no good. Johnson gets the rebound, gets out of the lane before she's called for 3 seconds, but they lose it, and Murphy comes out with the basketball.
Nice crossover dribble, pitch out.
Anderson thought about that three once again.
Hobbs working the ball. Now they're setting back up against the 2-3 zone of Williamson. I think Coach Holland or Coach Cleveland would really like to have more hands up in that zone. You got to put pressure on the ball so that they can't see those spaces in that zone. 2-3 zone, you're going to have a lot of spacing, especially in the middle.
Zakiria Anderson looking over to the sideline to get the call. She leads the Lady Panthers, averaging 15 points per game. As they work it over to Anaya Anderson. Back to Hobbs. There's a three from Zakiria. No good. Let's see who's going to keep it. I believe it's going to be Murphy's ball. Tipped out of bounds by Alizor down low in the paint. But no, this is going to stay. So maybe Shadonia Johnson got her big paws on it and knocked it out, Coach. So it's going to be Murphy's ball.
And you know what? It's 4-2 Murphy. There hasn't been but one turnover on each side.
Right.
They're solid, and they're working the ball around. These are two well-coached teams.
Kennedy Jenkins checks in for the Lady Panthers. He throws it cross court. They're trying to set their offense up here as we approach 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Quite a shocker. Williamson Lady Lions averaging just over 41 points a game. Right now, they only have 2 up, and they're down by 4. Nice bucket right there by Anaya Anderson.
And for the young kids again, what did she do? She put that ball in her left hand and drove all the way to the bucket. You've got to be able to go, especially in high school. You've got to be able to dribble with both hands and make crisp moves.
Keon Green picks up the foul. I believe that's her second. We'll get a check on that. Find out.
Still in man-to-man, Williamson.
Two minutes are remaining here in the first quarter. Al Wheaton, Coach Ronnie Arrow, inside of the MCPSS Sports Central. Action coming to you from the campus of Williamson High School.
When you're looking in here, the spacing is very good for both bunches.
The steal and score does not happen, but the foul happens, Coach Arrow.
I tell you, if he didn't call that foul, that one was close for a bone showing.
They're going to get Destiny Williams on the call, her first. Send Anaya Anderson back to the line shooting for the Murphy Lady Panthers.
I don't want to jinx her, but she looked good the other time she was shooting those free throws.
She sinks the first right there so far, 3 for 3.
Pretty
in the
shot.
contest.
Pretty shot.
Carly Lewis checks in from Murphy.
A little bit of surprise at the start of the game here.
I agree with
7-2.
you. I agree with you, Coach Arrow. Second shot is up, so Anderson is 4 for 4 tonight from the free throw line.
And you know what? The difference in this game, I don't know if there's been a 3 shot. That's unusual.
They've put up, I believe Murphy has put up 2 threes, no good. Both of them shot by Zakiria Anderson. They were both no good. That ball goes out of bounds on Murphy, so it'll be Williamson's ball right at about 91 seconds remaining here in the first quarter.
Kara Green was looking. They picked for her. She was waiting for the roll and didn't roll.
Pass a bit too high for the 6-foot frame of Shadonia Johnson. Zakiria Anderson has it. Passes it over to Anaya, and that 3 is no good. Williamson just stays away from it, lets it go out of bounds, and they'll get the ball here. Down 8-2. I am surprised, Coach Arrow, as you said a moment ago, with this Williamson team.
The press hasn't hurt them. right now, and the turnovers is not a lot. So they're able to get shots, and the shots that they're getting are good shots.
Purdue shot right there. She drove to the hole, but it rims out. Shot no good for Anaya Anderson. And she pulls off the press there. Alethea Purdue brings it across the timeline. They're trying to work it down low. They do get
Nice
it down.
move. Nice
And
move.
count that, and one coming up for Khalil Lucky as she gets the bucket.
They got the ball inside, made a nice drop step, and put the ball in the hole. It was, I mean, that was picturesque. That was very nice.
15 foul against Williamson. Don't know who they assessed that foul to, but we'll try to find out.
Lucky at the free throw line, another senior.
She makes it, drains it, coach, with authority.
Both bunches full court pressing. Williamson and 2-2-1 full court press. They're gonna have good. They got somebody in the middle. Had a 2-on-1, but she pulled back.
Anderson pulls it up. Under 30 seconds here.
Both bunches looking inside. You don't see that a lot of times with high school teams. I love looking at going inside to go outside.
Oh, Murphy throws it away. 10.9 seconds remaining. Williamson's cut that lead to 3 that Murphy had on him, but a very low-scoring first quarter. I think Purdue may have stepped out of bounds, Coach Arrow. Let's see what the call is going to be. I believe so. So it's going to be Murphy's basketball here.
And the reason for them catching up is Williamson is not turning the ball over, and Murphy just got through turning the ball. I mean, Williamson just got through turning the ball over 3 times. 3 out of 4 times, you're not going to be able to score like that.
Down low, and the shot goes up, no good for Kennedy Jenkins. So after one, 8-5 is our score. A very low-scoring contest between the Lady Lions and the Lady Panthers. We're going to come back and bring you second quarter action here. You're watching the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
High school students, are you looking for a way to become a better leader? Then the Junior Officers Training Corps may be what you're seeking. If you would like to develop self-reliance, learn ways to be more responsible, and improve your communication skills, you can do that and more when you register for the Junior Officers Training Corps. The JROTC program is available to all high school students in Mobile County. JROTC, we build a better you.
I have known since I was in 4th grade that I was going to be a teacher. I really just truly enjoy coming to work every day and working with different sets of kids and just watching them grow and learn.
I couldn't see myself doing anything other than teaching children, being a part of children's lives, being able to inspire them in a way that some people just aren't able to do. And to know that every day is a new day, a new opportunity to make a difference in the child's life means everything to me.
Time for second quarter action for the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Murphy on top, 8-5. It's Al Whedon, Coach Ronnie Arrow inside of the MCPSS Sports Central, giving you the action from the campus of Williamson High School. Murphy with a bit of a surprise in the first quarter, Coach Arrow.
Well, they have been, but both bunches, you know, it's real young into the game right now. They're going to be able to, the turnovers hurt Murphy, Williamson at the end of the first quarter. Being very patient on their offense. Again, Williamson in 2-3 zone. Murphy passing the ball, good ball movement, and a nice shot.
Right there by Anaya Anderson, and she drains it.
Nice fast break.
And the bucket goes in for the Lady Lions, Shadonia Johnson.
Yeah, she was really running down the court, and she was rewarded by getting down the court.
There you go.
No, again, there was a turnover there, but both bunches are working against the zone, against the full court press. Everybody's in where they're supposed to be for the open spots.
There's a three put up right there by Williamson, no good. To Maya Allen's shot, no good. It's going to go out of bounds. Remains Williamson's ball. Don't call a foul on Tony Brown. Her first foul, that's 16 fouls against Murphy. One more is going to place Williamson in the bonus, Coach Allen.
Fuller just got the ball in bounds pass, and now it's coming around. I think they're going to try and get the ball to her. She's been real active. And another turnover.
Oh, the steal and score by Anaya Anderson.
That, if I'm not mistaken, that's 4 out of the last 7 possessions that they've had turnovers. They're lucky that Murphy isn't scoring at the time that they're getting the ball. Nice crossover.
Shot put up, there's a three. We were talking about it. Tony Brown's shot is no good, goes out of bounds.
Not yet. Anderson, I really like her. She's a junior. She's where she's supposed to be. She's got a real smooth shot, and she hustles. She gets up and down the court hard.
She's really stepping it up. Jasmine Hobbs checks back in for Murphy, and Shadonia Johnson's going to get her first break here. And she goes to the bench to take a break for the Lady Lions. There's that pressure once again from Murphy.
She's keeping the ball in the middle so they're not coming to trap her. It's too far to go. If she takes it to one, there's another turnover.
Force right there.
Look at Murphy, two girls on the floor.
On the floor going at it, Coach.
You think this rivalry isn't sincere?
Yep. And there, once again, we talked about Anaya Anderson earlier. She kind of tweaked the ankle, and she got crossed up with some of the players on the floor right there. I don't know if we're able to get the replay up or not. They're going to have an official's timeout. But she was kind of tweaking at that ankle earlier in the first quarter. But now they're looking at the right leg of Anaya Anderson, the 5'9" junior.
She went down pretty hard. And the athlete that she is and the competitor, just watching her, she's probably truly hurt.
Trainer's going to take a look at it. We'll take an injury timeout right here and bring you more action.
Thank you. Ava, hi. Oh, hi, Sierra. How are you? Good. How are things?
Things couldn't be better.
What do you mean?
Well, I just started this new job as a school teacher with the Mobile County Public Schools, and it has been a life changer. Great benefits, the hours are great, and great students. Just overall, it's a great opportunity.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I'm going to look into that.
You should.
For more information, visit mcpss.com/job opportunities.
Proud.
And we return back to action. They get Anaya Anderson off the floor so the trainer can take a look at her. Coach, you were commenting, the crowd is coming on in inside of the gymnasium on the campus of Williamson. That's going to be an offensive foul. You can see that right here from our chair in the studio, Coach Errol. The push off by Tamila Allen.
And another turnover, and that's really hurting both teams right now. And another turnover.
I think it's going to remain with
I think
Murphy.
so, yeah.
The officials are going to talk about it, Stephen Newhouse and George Washington, but I think it's going to, it's going to be Murphy's basketball. That first foul on Allen, third team foul against Williamson.
Here comes 2-2, one press again.
In that dark corner, Jenkins got captured down there. We're going to have a foul on the play. Foul on Tony Brown.
I think the two officials are getting together now and being sure that they've got the right one that fouled.
Right, that's 17 fouls, so it's going to be a 1-and-1 for Kalia Lucky, as they were fighting for it on the floor, thinking it was going to be a tie-up, but it was a foul. As Dorothy Perkins issued a foul against Brown.
I tell you what, the free throw shooting has been good on both sides.
Both teams are perfect from the line so far.
That's good to see.
Maria Goodman checks in for Murphy.
We've seen a few games this year where the free throw shooting
You are correct, Coach Aaron.
left something to be desired.
And we jinxed them.
Yeah,
You can blame it on us.
it's a way to look up the court against the press. Setting the ball up. I tell you, the spacing is real. You can't pick the ball up outside. Bad things happen. Everybody will go dead, and it
Murphy
just
saying
because
it's
they
their
picked the
ball.
ball
It's
up.
going to remain with them.
Tell you what, Coach Holly, she doesn't get too emotional, does she?
No.
That's why she's coached for 23 years.
She's very cool. And that's going to be a backcourt violation against Murphy as they dribble the ball into the backcourt. Pressure put on Kennedy Jenkins.
Well, the turnovers are pretty close, 6-5. So we'll see what happens in the last part of this quarter going into halftime.
Still a 4-point lead for the Lady Panthers. Nice drive right there by Williamson. Drops in for Tamila Allen. Cuts the lead to 2. Williamson going with a little pressure here, full court. Almost stolen by Destiny Williams.
She hung that pass up a little bit. I thought that one was going to get intercepted, but did a good job.
Jasmine Hobbs couldn't control the dribble. Nice pressure right there by Ulithia Purdue. Forces her out, and she loses the handle. It's a turnover, and Williamson can tie it up or take the lead right here with a 3.
Allen bringing a nice drive to the middle.
And gets the drop, and we are tied. Coach Cleveland says, give me a 30-second timeout. We need to talk about some things.
Coach Cleveland is two ends of the spectrum. Coach Cleveland, and he's really showing, gets out there. And Coach Holly, she just sort of hangs around.
And as you look at the screen, Coach, you got 2 coaches on the floor. There's Coach Darrell Walton right there with his sweater on, and Coach Howley, and he's an assistant coach, but I think him coming over just adds more punch to what Williamson offers for a coaching staff.
There's no question about that. It's good that they're able to come together as 2 coaches. That's a lot of experience there.
There's a lot of experience.
A bunch. And I hope the team appreciates that.
And we are tied 12-12 here, 3:38 remaining in the first half. Williamson has kind of clawed their way back into the ball game. Still got the pressure on Murphy right there.
Look at those traps.
And they stole it, and it pays off.
Oh, you got to make that one.
Not quite paying off. I spoke too soon, Coach. They have not put the ball in the basket as of yet. Ulithia Purdue is going to take her time here, finds the open Lion.
Good.
To Allen. They swing it back outside to Purdue.
Both those 2 young ladies, Purdue and Allen, they really do a good job of getting into the middle and making things happen.
Traveling call against Williamson. Shadanya Johnson's going to check back into the ball game for the Lady Lions.
Both bunches said that they were going to do defensively. They're doing it here, 2-2-1 press and man-to-man. Back to the 2-3 zone by Williamson.
And that's going to be a foul right there. Called against Destiny Williams. That's Williams' second foul, 4th team foul against the Lady Lions. And checking in for them, as you can see right there in front of our camera, Tania Smith checks in for Williamson, the 5'5" senior guard.
Another senior coming into the ball
Another
game.
senior. Handoff to Zakiria Anderson. She
Nice
goes
drive.
in, penetrates, and scores. Nice play design right there as the Lady Panthers execute and get the point. Back in the lead by 2.
Alazar was thinking that they were going to be pressing. She was the only one down there pressing. She turned around and saw that the press was off, so she got on down court.
Purdue, very smart, throws the ball off of a Lady Panther. It goes out of bounds underneath the goal. As we go down low to Shadania Johnson, but the ball tipped out. Alazar kind of got her pits in there, got her mitts in there rather, and knocked it out, Coach Arrow.
Yeah, I tell you what, Johnson takes up a lot of area in there.
As I said, she's 6 feet tall. She probably has a nice span, but Alazar is 6'2", so that's a good matchup down low.
Well,
but a foul has been called against Murphy.
and
18 foul.
another senior, Johnson, spreading out there. I tell you what, there's a reason why when you have good teams, when you have good seniors on your team for leadership and playing ability.
Johnson misses the front end of the 1-and-1. So Williamson 2 for 4 from the line here.
I don't know about that pass. That was just throw it up there. I hope you get it down there.
Yeah, I really didn't see the need for that one. As Destiny Williams climbed the ladder and knocked it out of bounds.
Jenkins taking the ball out of bounds.
Almost stolen. It is stolen. Allen kind of got that started. Nice outlet pass to Destiny Williams. She was wide open waiting for it. She ran the floor, Coach, and it paid off.
You know, when kids run the floor and they got people beat, you got to reward them.
Stolen the pressure, double team, and that pays off the steal and score for the ladies. Back-to-back buckets for Destiny Williams.
And that's really helping Williams.
Another
Williamson
steal, Coach, under the goal. That's 6 points off of turnovers. Just that easily. Ball stolen by Williamson. Back to back. Coach Cleveland has to burn the time.
He's had enough. There's too many turnovers. Right now, I've got 10-7 in turnovers. But the thing is that the turnovers that Williamson is doing, they have them back to back.
Right.
And if you do that, you're not getting a shot. So you've got to be able to have a good timeout. It's going to be interesting. Now, with their pressure, I wouldn't be surprised if he doesn't change his defense rather than just being what it has been. Give a different look-see. Let them try and figure out a new defense.
91 seconds left in the first half. Uncle Morris caught an Uber and headed down to Williamson as they have grabbed the momentum and taken over their first lead of the contest, 18-14 after back-to-back steals for the Lady Lions. Let's see what Murphy's going to come out with right here. After this timeout, Coach Cleveland needs the full timeout there, Coach Arrow.
Yeah, the girls have got to start coming to the ball. They're trying to throw a home run pass too often. It's not getting down to the other end.
Call that foul against Williamson.
For the young kids that are watching this game, whatever you want to do, if you have the ball, you don't want to be dribbling and pick the ball up because everybody then is going to go dead and it's going to make the defense look good.
And once you pick it up, they're going to attack you. You can't put it back on the floor, Coach. That's double dribble.
They were doing that when I played.
Right.
One pick it up and 4 more go dead.
They attack and come at you. Anderson passes up the shot as she gets it back over to Kennedy Jenkins. Back to Anderson once again. Alazar trying to post up down low, comes off with the screen. Her shot no good.
And Williamson did what I thought that they would do. Now they've gone man-to-man. They've come out of that zone to put more pressure on the ball. See if we can score on an out-of-bounds play here.
Double teaming.
Oh, somebody
Alazar
blew an
down
assignment.
low. shot is no good for Hobbs. I'm sorry, that was Jenkins with the shot. And Murphy cannot capture the rebound, so Williamson has the ball under 1 minute, up 4. Smith is going to drive in. Her shot no good. I thought Williamson could have worked a little more time off the clock there, Coach. No need to be in a rush.
She drove, and Johnson came right to where she was, so the drive went right into her own person.
Right.
Nice hands.
Smith was fighting for it. Knocked it out of bounds, so it's going to be Murphy's basketball. Robin Fuller is going to check in for some defensive help right here for Williamson. Fuller's a 5'6" senior. Once again, another senior checks in for the Lions. Under 30 seconds. Fuller denying Anderson the ball.
Picked the ball up again. She was lucky to get rid of that. Dribble handoff to an open pass
and that was
deflection.
Tipped. Allen tipped it. They're going to call traveling against Murphy, so it's going to be Williamson's basketball. They get the ball back with 16.6 seconds. No shot clock in high school. The correction, it is Murphy's ball.
It is Murphy's.
Traveling was called on Williamson. I'm sorry about that. And Murphy's going to get it. Can they get the last shot off? Allen was screaming for the ball down low in the paint. Give it to me.
Look at the pressure. Look at the pressure that's being put on by Lucky.
And they called a 5-second call on Kennedy Jenkins.
And that all had to do with Lucky. You know, it doesn't matter if you're in a man or if you're in a zone. If you're on the ball, you've got to be on the ball. Those hands have got to be, you got to be putting pressure on the ball. So that's why most teams start out early in the season getting their man-to-man down so that then they can go to their zone.
Foul committed with 1.5 seconds remaining. That should be Kira Green's third foul, I believe. It's not a third, a second. But that's going to place Kamala Allen at the line. She's a 60% free throw shooter. So far, the Lady Lions 2 for 4 from the line tonight. 3 for 5 now.
And all of a sudden, here comes Williamson. You know, they were 4 down, and now they're 5 up.
We can make it a 2-possession game going into the half. And apparently, Coach, I didn't see it, but that was a 3. She put a...
She can hardly wait. She's made 2. Give me that ball. I'm out. Nice.
Allen drains all 3 of them. Well, at the half, Williamson is on top 21-14 as they come back. They were down early. We're going to take a break, come back and take a look at first half statistics and give you a little halftime here. You're watching the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
If you look at the numbers, Mobile County Public Schools is making great strides. With more than 53,000 students, 7,000 employees, and 90 schools, we are consistently increasing our 4-year graduation rate and our first-class pre-K program. We continue to strive for national recognition and continue to prepare our students for the global workforce. And we do all of this with one goal in mind, to equip and empower college and career-ready graduates. Mobile County Public Schools. We're learning today, leading tomorrow.
This is a program for any middle school student who's actually behind. This opportunity offers kids a chance to do 2 grades in 1 year.
If it wasn't for Star Academy, I would still be in 8th grade and probably still struggling.
We are one-on-one. We have small classrooms, and we're able to give students that personal touch, that personal attention.
I know I'm coming to see good teachers, good attitude, and also they're here to teach us what we need to learn.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ayla, hi.
Oh, hi, Sierra. How are you?
Good. How are things?
Things couldn't be better.
What do you mean?
Well, I just started this new job as a school teacher with the Mobile County Public Schools, and it has been a life changer. Great benefits, the hours are great, and great students. Just overall, it's a great opportunity.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I'm going to look into that.
You should.
For more information, visit mcpss.com/job opportunities.
We welcome you back to the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Murphy down 7 points after they were up by 4 in the first half, Coach Arrow. Right now, Williamson stormed back. At one point, they had back-to-back-to-back steals against the Lady Panthers.
When you look at both ends of it, you look at the positive side, and when you turn the ball over, you don't get shots. The other team goes ahead or catches up.
Right.
But the ones that are turning it over has a hard time in being able to catch up. Every time the turnovers went one way or the other, the score went the other way.
Sure did, sure did. Keep it right here. We're going to get those stats headed your way. But right now, the MCPSS Signature Academies are preparing students to be both college and career ready. Here's some more information about the Signature Academies.
Mobile County Public Schools have endless options to prepare you to be college and career ready. The academies of Mobile County Public Schools are small learning communities that afford students in the 10th through the 12th grade the opportunity to participate in real-world, hands-on assignments connected to a specific career theme. Let's take a look at the Signature Academies offered at our 12 high schools in Mobile County Public Schools. The AP Capstone Academy at Baker High School houses a prestigious diploma program created by College Board, which is highly recognized by universities and colleges around the world. Along with 23 content-driven advanced placement courses, the 2 capstone courses develop student skills in research, analysis, evidence-based arguments, collaboration, writing, and presenting. Perfect for preparing students for continuing their academic careers in college and beyond. Ben C. Rain High School is home to the Signature Academy of Aviation and Aerospace. Students have the opportunity to learn about career and college opportunities available in aviation technology and aerospace engineering, including the opportunity to be part of a team building an actual airplane in the Academy's hangar. At Ben C. Rain High School, we are building the future of aviation, one student at a time. Blunt High School's Academy of Pre-Med, Medical, and Advanced Healthcare Careers is designed for students who would like to pursue a career in the fields of medicine, pharmacy, nursing, allied health technology, systems management, optometry, and dentistry. Foundation and skill-based courses prepare students for careers in health sciences through classroom instruction, laboratory experiences, and service-related activities in community convalescence and hospital facilities. Murphy High School is where excellence in academics meets tradition. Become part of the Panther legacy by joining the tradition of excelling through the Academy of International Baccalaureate and Early College. Students who enroll in this rigorous program will excel in their studies and personal growth. Past students have stated that participating in the Academy of International Baccalaureate prepared them to enter college. They also made lifelong friends and received individualized instruction. The Biomedical Academy at Mary G. Montgomery High School is a comprehensive overview of the biomedical industry. Graduates of the program are prepared to start work as an entry-level lab tech in most medical labs or to take on the demanding courses needed for certification in any medical field. Williamson High School's Academy of Maritime Engineering and Entrepreneurship is designed to expose students to a wide range of careers in the maritime industry, engineering, or the business world. The Maritime Academy helps students build skills in the welding, multi-craft, and electrical fields. Through the Engineering Academy, students gain experience with general engineering design and application, readying them for in-demand post-secondary engineering programs. The Entrepreneurship Academy provides students with the knowledge and skills necessary for economic success in the 21st century. Williamson's motto is Great Expectations in Pursuit of Excellence. They strive to build students' character and prepare them for tomorrow by providing them with unique educational training. The Academy of Coastal Studies at Bryant High School provides 5 pathways for students to empower themselves with the knowledge and skills needed to protect and preserve the environment and the livelihood of the beautiful Gulf Coast. Students may choose from coastal environmental studies, agri-science, fisheries management and aquaculture, maritime and industrial technologies, and recreation, travel, and tourism. Because of the close connection between the pathways, students have the option to take courses in multiple pathways, providing an even wider base for career or collegiate opportunities. The John L. LaFleur Magnet High School Academy of Law, Arts, and Health Services has been designed to combine a college preparatory and technical curriculum with a career theme. Our students have the opportunity to explore different pathways through networking and hands-on engagement within their career fields of interest. The Academy of Advanced Information Technology at Viger High School provides entry-level experience in programming and software development, networking systems, and active multimedia in a multi-user computing environment. The Academy prepares students with real-world experience for in-demand employment opportunities in an ever-changing world. Davidson High School is the home of two signature academies, the Engineering Pathways Integrated Curriculum, or EPIC, and the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, or IB. The IB Diploma Program is a specialized curriculum which emphasizes both breadth and depth of knowledge by focusing on higher order thinking and communicating the knowledge gained in each of the core areas, foreign language and in art. EPIC is a specialized math and science curriculum that prepares students for post-secondary college and careers in one of its three pathways: engineering, biomedical, or computer science. We would love for you to come see the Davidson difference for yourself. Theodore High School's Academy of Industry and Engineering strives to develop young people who are college and career ready after high school. The programs boost opportunities for students to excel in a career by giving them advantageous skill sets while developing connections through local business partners. Citronelle High School hosts the Academy of Manufacturing, offering experience in the field of manufacturing through opportunities such as dual enrollment in the welding program at Bishop State Community College and internships with multiple local companies throughout the school year. Companies looking to hire skilled workers, such as students trained in the Academy of Manufacturing. There is a world of opportunity awaiting students through signature academies. Which academy will you choose?
This is a program for any middle school student who's actually behind. This opportunity offers kids a chance to do 2 grades in 1 year.
If it wasn't for Star Academy, I would still be in 8th grade and probably still struggling.
We are one-on-one. We have small classrooms, and we're able to give students that personal touch, that personal attention.
I know I'm coming to see good teachers, good attitude, and also they're here to teach us what we need to learn.
There's a lot to like about Mobile County Public Schools.
What I enjoy about Mobile County School is the extra attention my teachers give us to help us learn.
Teachers are liking their access to technology, and students are liking the quality of their education.
I like the technology that's been incorporated into my education.
And since 1826, you have trusted us to prepare your child for their future, and we like that. Mobile County Public Schools. We are learning today, leading tomorrow.
We welcome you back to the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Take a look at first half statistics there, Coach Arrow.
Yeah, the shooting percentage, all of it is pretty even. 21-14, Williamson is leading. 3 points, like we said at the beginning of the game. Both coaches aren't very happy with their 3-point shooting.
No.
And, you know, Murphy's 0 for 3. Williamson's 0 for 0. They haven't taken any.
I think they attempted one, that last one where Allen was fouled. Remember she had 3 free throws toward the end of the second second quarter.
Is that the one that missed the gym?
Yeah, I don't know if it missed the gym,
Okay.
but
Okay,
I didn't know it was a 3. But I will say this, the difference, Murphy did not attempt any free throws at all in the second quarter. So those 4 free throw attempts that they made all came in the first quarter, Coach Aaron, and that was early in the first quarter.
Exactly. The difference in the game right now is turnovers, where I have Murphy with 11 and I have Williamson with 7, and free throws.
That makes a big difference right there. So as we start the second half, the only person really in foul trouble for either team is Kiera Green from Murphy. She has 3 fouls. Now there are Destiny Williams has 2 fouls for Williamson. Everyone else, according to my sheet, only has 1 foul. So those are only 2 folks who are real foul trouble. Shadanya Johnson shot no good. She fights for the rebound, but it's brought down by Robin Fuller, and Fuller is fouled. Right off the bat, we have a foul only 21 seconds into the third quarter.
Well, that didn't take long to get the foul.
It's going to be Anaya Anderson's second foul. Fuller goes to the line, shooting 21% from the line. She hasn't taken very many shots from the free throw line. Only attempted, that's her 15th free throw attempt of the season.
Well, if I'm right too, Anderson.
She banks the second one in.
Yep. Anderson's back in there, so that's good to see.
Yeah, she's back in and got an early foul as well. Doesn't look like she's having any anything hampering her. She's moving around pretty freely.
And you know,
for the most part.
that had something to do too when she went out. That hurt.
She's the second leading scorer for the Lady Panthers, averaging 10 points per game. Murphy's basketball here. Hobbs with the basketball.
Williamson back. Williamson back to their 2-3 zone.
Working it over to Hobbs. Hobbs gets it back to Brown. Shot no good. Goes out of bounds. Off Alizor down low, so it'll be Williamson's basketball here. Up 8. Starting off the third quarter.
There's Murphy full court 2-2-1 again.
Swinging that ball over to Williams, trying to go down low to Shadonia Johnson, working that high-low game. Nice pass. Allen's shot is blocked by Nia Anderson. Goes out of bounds. Fuller's going to inbound it for the Lady Lions.
Looking inside.
Allen goes down low to Johnson. She puts it up and gets the roll, Coach, and that is a lead, double digits, up 10. That's the largest lead of the ball game for either team tonight.
They're going to have to start keeping their composure more. They can't let the game get away from them any more than what it is, 10 points right now. They've got to be able, now they're standing there in the middle. They've got to get the ball at the free throw line. They're playing perimeter basketball where if you go inside and then throw outside.
Both teams halfway there, they're hitting their average. But for Williamson, they only allow 28 points a game for their opponents. So they pretty much feel they have Murphy right where they want him. Oh, that shot blocked by Johnson, but put back up by Hobbs, no good.
Fast break going and a turnover.
Ball just lost control. Kalia Lucky could not handle it. And Murphy's going to get the ball on their side of the floor as well, Coach. So a scoring opportunity waiting for the Lady Panthers if they can capitalize right here.
Now that's where you want to get the ball. You've got person open over here for a shot. You got a
Anderson wide open. She's going to dribble it back out, reset the offense. And that foul's going to be committed by Tamila Allen. I don't really see why that had to happen. Don't need to put the hands and cause the foul. Far away from the basket, Coach Aaron.
Yeah. Both bunches have got to get, now they've been playing in the flow of the game. Now they got to get down and start doing the things that they know that they can do and what's been working for them.
3 goes up from Anderson, no good. She has not hit a 3 tonight. She's the team's leading scorer.
Working the ball down, Allen feeds inside. Oh, nice ball fake up and under.
Ball fake, yep.
Johnson has really got some nice moves inside.
Allen's on his second foul, so she's going to come out for a bit. Second team foul against Murphy. It's going to place Anderson on the line. She's shooting 38% from the charity stripe. Misses the first there.
You know, you wonder when you miss free throws if teams practice them and I guarantee you at practices, I guarantee you they practice them.
Johnson makes the second. They do, Coach.
You have to get them in situations at the end of practice where they're tired and be able to shoot the ball
and
with pressure on them.
that mimics the game situation rather than, okay, let's go over here and practice. No, play a game and now let's shoot some free throws.
Right.
You're right about that. Paint the scenario.
Nice ball movement again. I sort of wish somebody would flash in there hard to the top where they'd be open more.
With Alazar on the bench, Dion Rudolph is checked in, 5'10" sophomore. She'll be playing down low for the Murphy Lady Panthers. Williamson inbounds the ball, up 9 points. Correction, up 11 right now.
Up 11 points.
After that, one free throw goes in by Johnson. Going back down to Johnson again, see if she's going to school the sophomore, kicks it back out. Look at the ball movement. And
Nice
the three
shot.
goes up and drained by Tamila Allen to extend that lead, Coach Arrow.
When you have good ball movement and you don't hold the ball and you break to open spots, good things happen to you offensively.
Williamson will get the inbound. Take a look at the replay. Nice three. Had the feet set. Good form. Allen drains it in, the 5'6" senior. And an easy bucket for Johnson down low. I'm sure Murphy's going to call a timeout to stop the bloodletting. Down 16. You don't want to get this to get out of control, Coach Arrow.
No, you don't. You want to be able to stop the bleeding. And timeouts, the only thing is you only get 5, so you got to use them at good times. And he is. Coach is doing a good job. But, again, the turnovers, you just can't have turnovers to be able, especially when you're going to play teams, like Williamson, at Williamson.
Down 16 halfway through the third quarter. Murphy's got to get things together as Williamson has taken control to grab the momentum, and they are in charge right now. Don't forget, after this ball game, we'll take a quick break and then come back and give you the boys in action to wrap up this doubleheader today on the campus of Williamson High School. Al Weed and Coach Ronnie Arrow on the call here inside of MCPSS Sports Central. And we're going to resume the action with Murphy taking over here.
Bringing the ball down. Nice pass. See, they're standing a person there at the free throw line rather than break. There's an open spot. If you break to the open spot, you're going to be open. That's where you want to get the ball right now high.
They did not get it down to Rudolph, who's still in the game. Alazar on the bench with 2 fouls, the 6'2" sophomore for the Lady Panthers. Here's Hobbs' shot from the elbow. She drops it in. See if they're going to do a little press. They kind of back off a bit, Coach, and let Williamson bring it across the timeline. That ball stolen. Turnover by Williamson. Zakiria Anderson taking her time. She has hit a 3. Correction, she has not hit a 3.
Yeah.
Oh, could not get the ball down to Rudolph. Stolen by Williamson as they take their time bringing it up. Just under 3 minutes here in the third quarter.
Allen does a really good job of bringing the ball, seeing things, setting the team up, not forcing anything.
I agree.
Come down.
I agree with you on that. Destiny Williams right now trying to set something up.
Williamson in a man-to-man, pressure man-to-man.
They're going to catch
or girl to girl.
Rudolph with the hand. She was pulling on the jersey of Shadonia Johnson.
Do you still say man-to-man in girls' games?
Yeah, you can say that. You can say that.
You can say that, okay.
It's known. It's accepted.
Okay, good.
Checking in for Williamson, Tania Smith. They're going to sit Rudolph, and they're going to bring in Carly Lewis, 5'11" junior, see if she can match her up against Shadonia Johnson down low.
Nice pass inside. Put that ball down on the floor, bad things happen when you're at the
pass
low
right
post.
there by Williamson. Oh, Destiny Williams. She had her hands, but she put her body on her as well, so she's going to get called with the foul. Too much contact by Williams. That's her third, Coach Aaron. She may have to head to the bench.
Yeah, I'm sure she'll be going to the bench here pretty quick. Still in man-to-man.
Shot put up by Murphy, no good. Is rebounded by Lewis, and she's going to get called for traveling. And coming off the floor right there, you can see Destiny Williams heading to the sideline. She's going to be replaced by Janika Austin. Austin, another senior for the Lions. She's 5'8". 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seniors they have on the Lady Lions squad. So they're well experienced, Coach Eric.
They are. Again, the seniors that we talked about at the beginning are doing their thing, especially on both teams. Nice ball movement. Destiny Williams really puts a lot of pressure on the ball.
Traveling called on Smith. Lewis is going to head to the bench as Kennedy Jenkins is going to check in now. Coach Cleveland trying to find the right grouping here. Down 14 points with 1:40 left in the third quarter. Shot put up no good by Kiera Green.
Nice rebound. Tell you what, Williamson
Hobbs makes the bucket from the other side of the lane.
Williamson is hitting the boards. You know, they just got to finish. Is it just me, or it seems like the game should be closer from just watching?
I agree with you, Coach. It seems as if it should be, but it is not.
Both bunches, in my opinion, are still playing hard. Get away from the turnovers. Both bunches are working good on defense and offense.
Right. Lead is 12 right now for Williamson. They swing it across to Kiera Green. The Lady Panthers trying to set something up. Hobbs going to penetrate, kick back out. We're under 1 minute. Jenkins with the ball, swings it back to Hobbs. Right now, Murphy really doesn't have any height on the floor. Tallest person on the floor is Kennedy Jenkins at 5'9", Coach. So they're trying to do ball movement, but really can't work it down low. Don't have the size.
Yeah. I think really what they wanted, they're going to rest their bigs. A couple are in foul trouble.
Right.
But, you know, they've got to be able to score, no matter if they go inside or not.
Smith lost it for a second. Williamson gains it back, approaching 30 seconds here remaining in the third quarter.
Nice defense.
Pass stolen by Jenkins. Murphy on the move. Wide open is Hobbs. The pass was a bit high, caused her, she couldn't get a rhythm going, caused her to take an extra step, so she is signaled for traveling by official Dorothy Perkins. And Williamson has the ball back just like that, Coach L.
Yeah, when they're getting the ball, they've got to be able to defense, the offense, both. See, like right now, they're matched up. Where if they get it a little bit to one side and cut the middle's wide open.
See what Allen's going to do.
Nice drive.
He gets it up, no good. And the clock expires on the third quarter. Even though we had fourth up there, it was the third quarter. Williamson on top, 30-18. We're going to come back and bring you the last quarter of the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
High school students, are you looking for a way to become a better leader? Then the Junior Officers Training Corps may be what you're seeking. If you would like to develop self-reliance, learn ways to be more responsible, and improve your communication skills, you can do that and more when you register for the Junior Officers Training Corps. The JROTC program is available to all high school students in Mobile County. JROTC, we build a better you.
We welcome you back to the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Time for the fourth quarter here between Murphy and Williamson. And Coach, you and I were talking about this during the commercial break. It seemed as if the game got a little tighter than it should have been, but It does not. Let's see if the statistics will reveal something that we don't see.
Right.
But Williams is up 12.
Williams is up 12, and we were talking, like you said, and it just seems like it's a closer game right now. There hasn't been a whole bad turnovers. Both bunches are turning the ball over. Both bunches are working the ball well. These are two well-coached teams.
Something to add during that third quarter, Murphy did not get a free throw attempt at all. They're still 4 for 4, and that's all from the first quarter tonight, Coach Earl. Anaya Anderson shot. She kind of was off balance, fading, falling back as she shot that ball.
Right. I really like the way she plays. You know, she went down hard. She came back into the game. Nice block.
Oh, they're going to call a tie-up on the floor. I thought that was a block for sure, Coach Earl.
Yeah.
So it's gonna stay with Murphy. Here's a look at that replay. See if we can see it here. It looked like a block to me. Maybe because the Murphy's
when she came down, it was sort of capped.
Maybe that was it, right?
Yeah,
right.
And so they called a jump ball.
Don't worry about it. Johnson gets the rebound, starts the fast break opportunity, and Purdue scores. And that's going to be an and one for Williamson. They're going to call a foul, I believe, on Tony Brown. That'll be her third. And Purdue goes to the line to shoot one.
I think Purdue can play at some schools past high school. There's two, I'd say 3 to 5 girls that have a chance to play past high school.
They at the next level. You're right about that, Coach.
You know, when you're young and you're looking for a high school to go to, check the coaches. Not you know, there's good coaches all in this area, but the bottom line is check to see the coach that fits your style of play.
Shot drops in for Murphy. Lead is still 12. They're just trying to cut into it here under 7 minutes. Williamson needs to get this ball over the timeline. They do. Purdue goes down low to Austin. No foul on the play. Murphy's going to grab it. Fast break opportunity. Nice lay-in by Jasmine Hobbs of the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, and again, fast break, looking up the court. If the person with the ball is looking down, they can't see people open down the court.
Lead is now 10, Coach Arrow.
Well, now's going to be the time that they got to make a run. 6:20 left in the fourth quarter. You know, I like the ball movement like that, but somewhere that those seams are wide open. You got to penetrate and pitch.
Johnson looking for the foul. She does not get the call. Austin just throws it up. There's the call right there. She finally gets it.
That was a hip shot. She shot that one. That looked like a gunslinger.
That foul on Alizor, Naomi Alizor, that's her third. Austin said, all this contact, somebody's going to blow the whistle for me.
Yeah. Well, we'll see now if they're going to make a run, if Murphy's going to make a run on it or not.
Austin drops it in. She shoots 48% from the free throw line. The Lions are 3 for 6 from the line here in the second half, and Murphy yet to attempt a free throw since the first quarter, Coach Arrow. Quite significant.
Yeah, which means that they're not driving enough. You know, when you just pass the ball around, both teams, you just. But when you see a seam, you got to hit that seam and penetrate and finish, or penetrate and pitch to the open person. Good. That's where you want to go to.
Way down low to Kennedy Jenkins. She kicks it out. Now she is trapped in the corner. Kiara Green.
And another turnover.
And coming out with it, Kamala Adams,
nice
but
hustle.
blocked from behind by Nia Anderson, who she ran the floor, Coach.
There's nothing wrong with that leg.
The defense never stops. I like that hustle. That was a clean block right there. Williamson's basketball. Inbounds down low, no good.
I thought that was a foul there.
Johnson shot no good. They're kind of clearing out the lane.
Yeah, bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, it will be Murphy's basketball after the dust settles right there down low in the paint. Williamson laying off, no need of pressing right now. Up 11. Let's see if Murphy can try to put something together, get a run going. They had you could kind of sense some momentum from them. But that last foul they committed kind of ended that. Shot thrown up by Kennedy Jenkins. She really didn't set herself, Coach. Just kind of threw it. Kind of like a little skip shot. I'm going to throw it up now.
It was almost like a floater, but then she didn't want to do a floater. Nice. Great defense from Anderson on the backside.
They're going to call a foul against Murphy right there.
What they're doing, they're fronting the low post and helping from the backside, and that was perfect. They tried to lob it, and the backside help was there.
I think that's Anderson's third foul.
Nice.
Ball goes out of bounds. Murphy's basketball once again, and that clock is running. We're approaching the halfway point of the fourth quarter here. Lady Panthers still down 11 points.
See, they need to hit the girl, the ones flashing to the free throw line.
Could not get the backdoor pass there. Forced down, but the hands got in front of it by Williamson. It's going to be Murphy's ball with the tie-up on the possession arrow. They were trying to get a little backdoor play going, but did not work. Someone not on the floor, I'm surprised for Murphy. Zakiria Anderson, their leading scorer, is not on the floor right now, Coach Arrow.
The ball, I don't think that's who they want bringing the ball down the court.
No. You're going to get that into the hands of Allen and Smith if you can. Allen has it right now. Almost thrown away, but forced out of bounds. Destiny Williams loses her footing. I'm sorry. Kalia Lucky loses her footing and loses the ball, so Murphy will take over, and Ulethea Purdue is going to check back in for the Lady Lions. That may be the last we see of Shadonia Johnson. Only one foul committed by her tonight.
Well, we'll see. You know, right now with 4 minutes and 11 seconds left, 33-22 Williamson. And, you know, that's sort of, at the beginning of the game, the motto probably was that might be the score. But I really think it's going to wind up close. We'll see, though.
We'll see. Jasmine Hobbs with the ball as she passes back to Jenkins. They work it over. That is a three put up by Green. No good. Rebounded by the Lions. Lady Lions going down low. Ulethea Purdue going to come back out with it as they get it to Allen at the top. They're just taking their time. Nice, crisp passes, Coach Arrow.
See, they're penetrating now and pitching. Right now, that middle's wide open.
Tried that crossover, but dribbled it off of the foot of the Panthers, Kiara Green, so it's going to be Williamson's basketball. Don't forget, after this ball game, the boys will be up next with Murphy versus Williamson, so make sure you keep it right here and tuned in with us on the MCPSS TV network. Al Whedon, Coach Ronnie Arrow, inside the MCPSS Sports Central.
Now they're starting to penetrate, not just passing. Passing the ball is good around, but sooner or later, you got to penetrate.
And the thing about it, Coach, they're taking their time and just milking the time off the clock. Shot attempted by Destiny Williams, blocked by the backboard. And we're going to have a timeout call right here by Coach Tamika Robertson-Holly. She wants to discuss with the young ladies. They almost burned close to a minute off the clock there, Coach Arrow.
And you know, they were working the ball, all of a sudden, boom, went down low. If you're going to play perimeter basketball and pass it, those postmen, when they're open and you reverse it quick, the postmen will be open, but I wish we had a little bit more flashing to the high post.
Right.
When you flash that high post against a zone or a man, that backside is going to be open or high-low is going to be open. So it's one of those things, the coach, I'm telling you, these 2 coaches, 3 coaches, 4 coaches,
it's a lot of coaches.
They do. And I think both of them have done a really good job.
Each time out, you can see right there on Williamson, Coach Darrell Walton, right in on the huddle, coaching just like Coach Holly is as well.
Yeah, I think
we
Coach
see
Walton,
a lot of years of experience down there on the floor for Williamson.
I think Coach Walton, I think he's a really, really good coach. I enjoyed watching his teams play throughout the year.
Foul committed on the play by Kiara Green of Murphy. That should be her 4th foul, I believe. And that's the 16th foul. Correction, Coach, I'm one behind. 7th team foul against Murphy. So Janika Austin goes back to the line, shooting 1-1. That one hits the rim, no good. A name we hadn't called in a while, Anaya Anderson with the ball right there, Coach Arrow.
Yeah, I really think she's a junior, so she's going to be able to get some more playing time. But when she gets through, I think she can play at the next level somewhere. She not only is skilled, she plays hard.
She's got a good game. She does.
She's a tough girl.
And a
she
good
went down twice.
At 5'9" too.
Yeah.
That always helps out.
And she can play outside. You know, it's not 5'9" and she just blocked the block. She can go outside and guard outside.
Pass over to Austin from Allen. Austin looking for a little help, puts it on the floor. Gives it back to Smith. Lady Lions just milking the clock here, basically running offense. And in essence, playing keep away, Coach Arrow.
But you know, in some of the other games that we looked at, when some of them should have been catching up and playing quicker, and then some of them that were ahead, they were playing like they were behind.
Right, rather than play keep away.
But again, well
clock
coached.
Your ally.
Nice crossover.
Kiara Green shot no good. It'll be Williamson's basketball. But you're right, very good observation. No need to press and force and shoot the ball. The clock's your friend if you're in the lead, you know. But, you know, I want your game to get cold or stale, but when you have good, crisp passes and movement, got some motion going on with the offense as you talked about it, you'll get after running all those screens and set, you're going to get a backdoor that's going to flash open and boom, hit the pass and score and get it in.
You've had a little experience watching these things, huh?
You know what, Coach? I'm sitting here next to you just taking it all in, enjoying myself.
It's fun to watch the coaches at work and teach the things that they believe in and then the girls show what they've learned out on the court.
And one thing about it is, Coach, we do these games, but one thing we do outside of the games, we go back and we can watch them ourselves. And you can kind of, we may, if you call it critique ourselves, but we pick up little nuances about the teams. You know, we'll come back the next week and say, yeah, I saw this last week, you know. So that's that's one of the things about watching it. We do them live, but we go back and watch them as well.
Al, when I was coaching and I coached or I taught at the clinics and spoke at the Nike clinics and stuff, there'd always be high school coaches there, and I'd be in the stands listening to them. If you could get one drill, there's a lot of very good high school coaches that never got the chance to go to college. So don't take for granted there's not good coaches in high schools.
Williamson all in control here. Up 11. This score has remained the same for a long time, Coach Arrow. 33-22 as the Lady Lions looking as if they're going to get that win tonight.
Nice
Ball
break, good finish.
Scored by Tony Brown of the Lady Panthers. Ulithia Purdue open on the other end. Could not finish the bucket. And with less than 1 minute, Murphy has cut it to 9.
No, Murphy is averaging 39 points a game, and Williamson is averaging 40 points a game. So it's close.
So, Coach, Shadanya Johnson comes back into the ball game. A timeout called by Murphy here. I think Coach Howley wants to get that size just in case with that 11-point lead is shrunk to 9 right here. So not saying the pressure's on, but you don't want to squander this toward the end.
You don't want to call the Wolves off too soon.
The MCPSS Signature Academies are preparing students to be both college and career ready. This program allows students the opportunity to participate in real-world, hands-on assignments connected to a specific career theme. To find out more, visit academiesofmobile.com. That's academiesofmobile.com, and learn more about the Signature Academies and what they offer with the Mobile County Public School System. We're going to offer up another contest after this. The boys are going to be in action, Coach Aaron.
Yeah, and that's going to be a special game, too. There's some very good players in that next game. I'm looking forward to watching.
So after the conclusion of this one, stick around. We'll take a little break and come back and bring you Murphy and Williamson. The boys will be in action up next. Right now, the action's on the floor with the Lady Lions and the Lady Panthers. It's going to remain Williamson's basketball as Jasmine Hobbs got her hands in there but knocked it out of bounds.
During that timeout, those coaches were working hard, and I'm going to tell you, all the girls were eyes on the coach.
Traveling called against Shadonia Johnson, 38.8 seconds remaining here. Lady Panthers down 9. I still don't see leading scorers Ikeria Anderson on the floor. She only has 1 foul, so I don't know if she's hurt or something else going on. But a 3 is steal or something. There's the 3 right there by Tony Brown. No good. Goes out of bounds. No one touched it, so it'll be Williamson's basketball.
Williamson's ball. Let's see if they can get a good quick bucket.
Pressure's on right here, full court press.
If they score quick, Coach will probably be taking the timeout quick.
I wonder if Coach Cleveland has 1 or 2. He has called a few timeouts
Yeah, I
tonight.
think he's got 1.
Allen with the ball. They get it across the timeline. And Murphy's putting the hands on him, but the officials are not blowing the whistle. Coach Harold.
No, if you're going to foul, well, you better foul.
So you're going to draw some blood to get a foul right here, and that's going to let it tick under 10 seconds. So Williamson is going to get the win tonight over Murphy. A low-scoring affair.
It really was.
Especially for the Williamson Lions, as they average about 41 points a contest. They get the win 33-24. Interesting ball game we saw there tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we did. You know, I thought that it was going to be a closer game, but both teams never quit. You know, Murphy was behind.
Right.
And Williamson early. And then late in the game, they decided to go to work. It was a fun game to watch.
During that second quarter, you could really see Williamson turn it on and extend the lead. At the most, the lead was 16 points, but Murphy cut it to 9 at the end. Here are the final statistics of the ball game. The one that stands out to me, Coach, right there, free throws, 4 for 4. All 4 of those free throws came early in the first quarter for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, whenever there's a big discrepancy like that in free throws, you probably generally are going to win the game, the ones that have that many. Usually you would say, well, that's a home court advantage, that much difference. But, you know, I thought it was a well-called game.
Williamson pretty much shoots about 50% from the free throw line tonight. They get the win 33-24. All right, that's going to wrap it up for the girls. We're going to take a break and come back and bring you the boys in action as the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week continues.
Mobile County Public Schools, the place that has it all. We have 90 schools that include rural, urban, and suburban schools of various sizes. We are also home to Alabama's first public school. We welcome you to come join our winning team. Our district is led by the 2020 Superintendent of the Year, Mr. Kressel D. Threadgill. Our teachers are leaders in their profession who are afforded numerous professional development opportunities. Our principals are collaborators and encouragers. Our schools are leading in innovation and instruction. And most importantly, our students who are learning today, leading tomorrow, are simply the best. If you want to live in a historically rich city near beautiful beaches with superb Southern hospitality, we invite you to come teach with the best. Team MCPSS.
You've got questions? We got answers. mcpss.com. Whether it's attendance zones, school calendar, lunch menus, or registration information that you are looking for, you can find it right here. mcpss.com. You can also get the latest news and district-wide calendar information, and it's just a click away. So when you need to know, and you need to know right now, check us out, mcpss.com.
Mobile County Public Schools have endless options to prepare you to be college and career ready. The academies of Mobile County Public Schools are small learning communities that afford students in the 10th through the 12th grade the opportunity to participate in real-world, hands-on assignments connected to a specific career theme. Let's take a look at the signature academies offered at our 12 high schools in Mobile County Public Schools. The AP Capstone Academy at Baker High School houses a prestigious diploma program created by College Board, which is highly recognized by universities and colleges around the world. Along with 23 content-driven advanced placement courses, the 2 capstone courses develop student skills in research, analysis, evidence-based arguments, collaboration, writing, and presenting. Perfect for preparing students for continuing their academic careers in college and beyond. Ben C. Rain High School is home to the Signature Academy of Aviation and Aerospace. Students have the opportunity to learn about career and college opportunities available in aviation technology and aerospace engineering, including the opportunity to be part of a team building an actual airplane in the Academy's hangar. At Ben C. Rain High School, we are building the future of aviation, one student at a time. Blunt High School's Academy of Pre-Med, Medical, and Advanced Healthcare Careers is designed for students who would like to pursue a career in the fields of medicine, pharmacy, nursing, allied health technology, systems management, optometry, and dentistry. Foundation and skill-based courses prepare students for careers in health sciences through classroom instruction, laboratory experiences, and service-related activities in community convalescence and hospital facilities. Murphy High School is where excellence in academics meets tradition. Become part of the Panther legacy by joining the tradition of excelling through the Academy of International Baccalaureate and Early College. Students who enroll in this rigorous program will excel in their studies and personal growth. Past students have stated that participating in the Academy of International Baccalaureate prepared them to enter college. They also made lifelong friends and received individualized instruction. The Biomedical Academy at Mary G. Montgomery High School is a comprehensive overview of the biomedical industry. Graduates of the program are prepared to start work as an entry-level lab tech in most medical labs or to take on the demanding courses needed for certification in any medical field. Williamson High School's Academy of Maritime Engineering and Entrepreneurship is designed to expose students to a wide range of careers in the maritime industry, engineering, or the business world. The Maritime Academy helps students build skills in the welding, multi-craft, and electrical fields. Through the Engineering Academy, students gain experience with general engineering design and application, readying them for in-demand post-secondary engineering programs. The Entrepreneurship Academy provides students with the knowledge and skills necessary for economic success in the 21st century. Williamson's motto is Great Expectations in Pursuit of Excellence. They strive to build students' character and prepare them for tomorrow by providing them with unique educational training. The Academy of Coastal Studies at Bryant High School provides 5 pathways for students to empower themselves with the knowledge and skills needed to protect and preserve the environment and the livelihood of the beautiful Gulf Coast. Students may choose from coastal environmental studies, agri-science, fisheries management and aquaculture, maritime and industrial technologies, and recreation, travel, and tourism. Because of the close connection between the pathways, students have the option to take courses in multiple pathways, providing an even wider base for career or collegiate opportunities. The John L. LaFleur Magnet High School Academy of Law, Arts, and Health Services has been designed to combine a college preparatory and technical curriculum with a career theme. Our students have the opportunity to explore different pathways through networking and hands-on engagement within their career fields of interest. The Academy of Advanced Information Technology at Viger High School provides entry-level experience in programming and software development, networking systems, and active multimedia in a multi-user computing environment. The Academy prepares students with real-world experience for in-demand employment opportunities in an ever-changing world. Davidson High School is the home of two signature academies, the Engineering Pathways Integrated Curriculum, or EPIC, and the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, or IB. The IB Diploma Program is a specialized curriculum which emphasizes both breadth and depth of knowledge by focusing on higher order thinking and communicating the knowledge gained in each of the core areas, foreign language and an art. EPIC is a specialized math and science curriculum that prepares students for post-secondary college and careers in one of its three pathways: engineering, biomedical, or computer science. We would love for you to come see the Davidson difference for yourself. Theodore High School's Academy of Industry and Engineering strives to develop young people who are college and career ready after high school. The programs boost opportunities for students to excel in a career by giving them advantageous skill sets while developing connections through local business partners. Citronelle High School hosts the Academy of Manufacturing, offering experience in the field of manufacturing through opportunities such as dual enrollment in the welding program at Bishop State Community College and internships with multiple local companies throughout the school year. Companies looking to hire skilled workers, such as students trained in the Academy of Manufacturing. There is a world of opportunity awaiting students through signature academies. Which academy will you choose?
This is a program for any middle school student who's actually behind. This opportunity offers kids a chance to do 2 grades in 1 year.
If it wasn't for Star Academy, I would still be in 8th grade and probably still struggling.
We are one-on-one. We have small classrooms, and we're able to give students that personal touch, that personal attention.
I know I'm coming to see good teachers, good attitude, and also they're here to teach us what we need to learn.
Tonight, two schools only separated by 1.6 miles will do battle, and a lot of pride will be at stake. Both teams are young and only feature 2 seniors on their squads. The Murphy Panthers come in licking their wounds after a close area loss to Theodore Tuesday night, while Williamson is undefeated in area play and getting geared up for a tournament run. Can the Panthers show some Carlin Street pride and still a win, or will the Lions growl themselves to another win tonight? It's about to go down for the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Al Whedon along with the coach, Ronnie Arrow. Coach, these teams are quite young tonight.
They're quite young. Their records are very close, 15 and 15 for Murphy, and Williamson is 12 and 11. Williamson's 5 and 0 in area play. But the bottom line is that what we said about the first game with all the seniors,
right,
this game is going to be the other way.
Exact opposite.
Exact opposite. Williamson has 7 freshmen that'll be in this game.
Wow.
So the thing that you've got to watch for in this game, there's going to be a lot, I say this a lot, there's going to be a lot of pressure, man-to-man pressure. There's going to be, some of them are going to play a diamond, 1-2, 1-1, full court press in talking to the coaches, but they're not going to change their strategy. It doesn't matter if they're freshmen,
right,
doesn't matter if they're seniors. They've been practicing. Now they got to show up and do what they do and practice and bring it in the game.
Sure do have to do that. Williamson, as you just said, features 7 freshmen. They have 1 sophomore, no juniors, and 2 seniors on this squad. Coach Sean Bay Hunter told me at the Gulf Coast Holiday Classic, he said, Al, I have a really young team this year.
Well, he does, but he also told me yesterday that they've grown up from the start of the year. So if you're young, you better hope that they grow up in a hurry.
Yeah, they're definitely getting some experience.
The future is bright at Williamson.
It is. It really is. It truly is. So get a chance. We're going to put up the starting lineup and let you see who's going to get the start tonight for both of these teams. For Murphy, they're starting TK Barnett, Kenley Simmons, averaging 10 points per game. Barnett is the leading scorer with 14.2 points a game. Cam Dickerson gets the start along with Jaden Mangrum and Jaboris Jenkins. Two Murphy Panthers are not playing tonight in second leading scorer, DJ Johnson is out sick along with the big man, CJ Brisker, 6'4". He won't be playing tonight as well. So height will be at a disadvantage for Murphy. For Williamson, John Austin, Robert Brown, Jarius Cross, Silas Evans, second leading scorer on the team, and Corian Hawthorne Coleman, he leads the team with 14 points per game. He's a 6'2" freshman, Coach Arrow. And the forward, Silas Evans, is a 6'8" sophomore, number 12. So, you know, Williamson has the height advantage, but experience, you can throw it out the window for both of these teams. They're basically getting experience right now.
And Coach Epps said they're quick. They can get to the hole, but because of their size, they're not finishing. But with the Evans kid at 6'8",
12
sophomore. Points and 10 rebounds a game he's averaging.
He is. So he's a big fella down low, and there will definitely be pride on the line tonight as Williamson will have their home white on with Lions and the uniform I love. I saw it the other week at the MLK tournament. Murphy has on their Carlin Street goldenrod yellow, Coach Arrow. It's Carlin Street across. Doesn't have Panthers, doesn't have Murphy on it. It has Carlin Street.
Carlin Street.
Coach Epps said, yeah, we're going to rock them tonight. So they're going to come out looking good. But a good ball game we're expecting to see right here between Murphy and Williamson. Once again, this is a non-area contest. Williamson is a 5A school. Murphy is a 6A school. Technically, the larger of the two schools. And Murphy comes in at 10 and 15, and Williamson 12 and 11. Also, just like the ladies, Williamson undefeated in area play, Coach Arrow, 5-0.
5-0, and you know, Coach Hunter has done a really good job. He's got quite a bit of success, and we'll get into that in a little bit. But first, right out of the box, a drive and a layup.
And a foul called against Murphy. Quick foul as Jaboris Jackson picks up his first one as he is called on the charge. So we have the action here underway.
Bringing the ball up the court. I tell you, there's some really good size. Passing the ball around, they've got to get some movement going. Nobody's passing and cutting through. Nice drive.
There is the freshman, Corian Hawthorne Coleman, leads the team with 14 points per game for the Lions.
Both bunches are passing the ball and a turnover.
Murphy throws it away, Coach Arrow. Goes over to Williamson. Nice shot right there, Sean B. Hunter talking to his freshman.
Big fella Silas posting up down there wanting the ball.
He's calling for it. You can see him. And they get it down to him. He has the size advantage over
move.
Jackson. Spins and turns and drops it in. Jaboris Jackson only 5'8". Defending is 6'8". Silas Evans. That's an entire foot difference in height.
At least. You know, that's going to be an issue because if you're that small, you're going to have to front and help from the backside or they're going to go into him every time.
Now Jenkins is a wide body down there at 5'8", so he can handle himself on the block, but the height will be a disadvantage for Murphy tonight.
That thickness might be good in football,
right?
But when you got size and a kid like Silas that can play, you better front him and take that and help on the backside.
Foul call on the Panthers. Their second team foul checking in for them. So unless he has gotten better, it looks as if C.J. Brisker has checked into the ball game. So maybe he is not sick anymore, as Coach Epps told me earlier. I see 34 on the floor, so I'm gonna go with C.J. Brisker, and a nice runner drops in by Robert Brown, and Williamson on top by 4 early in the contest.
You know, yesterday he had said that he thought Brisker was going to play, so evidently he was. Now Johnson, I don't think is going to play.
That 3 no good by Mangum. Turnover to Williamson, so it does look as if Brisker is out on the floor tonight. That's definitely going to give some size because he is 6'4".
Right.
That'll help out the Panthers tonight. Brown brings the ball across the timeline. Lost turnover on the play. Murphy comes away. Errant pass by Jarius Cross. They're going to try this 3 again. No fakes by Mangum. They kick it out. There's the 3, and it drops in. T.K. Barnett.
Yeah, they're going to have to close out quick on him.
Barnett shoots 23% from the 3.
Here comes the press when they score. Look for the 1-2-2 press. They will, Coach said that they will be able to do man-to-man also.
Traveling on the play, Silas Evans was screaming for the ball right there at the top of the key, but they got it to him too late off of the travel.
They're going to have to get the ball to TK and let in TK Barnett to be able to get some scoring in. He's their leading scorer.
Turnover. Williamson's basketball. Brown in control. 6'1" senior, one of 2 seniors for the Williamson Lions this season.
Look up the court. We're going to see the big fellas down there on Silas. Brisker, he's got a job.
It, just didn't put enough oomph on it. Ball dies at the rim.
They're coming down every time.
Oh, nice inlet pass. Brisker couldn't finish it, but following it up, Cam Dickerson gets the bucket. Panthers down 1 early here in the contest. Halfway point of the first quarter. Al Whedon, Coach Raniero on the call with you. That's going to be a travel on Robert Brown. He got a little lazy with the pass and took an extra step. Checking in for Murphy, number 21, Cam Pritchett. Pritchett is a 5'9" junior guard for the Panthers.
Simmons bringing the ball down the court. Pritchett. Nice play.
Brisker tried to score down low. He's asking for the foul. What happened?
You know, the size isn't mattering at all. Murphy's going inside. They're challenging those big kids.
They're challenging Evans. That's going to be a push-off foul called against Corey and Hawthorne Coleman.
Oh, did you see that one?
It was a quick,
I didn't see
Dorothy Perkins was quick on the whistle right there, Coach. That's all I can really say.
In my brain,
he must have put that elbow out there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Easily bringing the ball across. Pritchett. Got to penetrate in there in those seams. Nice pass.
Open right there at the top of the lane. Cam Dickerson slashes his way to the goal, and Murphy takes the lead 7-6 here in the first quarter over Williamson.
Nice pass on the charge.
Another offensive foul. That's the second offensive foul against Williamson, and the third offensive foul of the ball game for both teams. The officials aren't swallowing the whistle early, Coach Arrow.
No, I'm going to tell you, when you go play Coach Epps' team, you better be ready. If you take that ball in, you better pull up because they're going to be there for the charge.
Brisker takes that charge for him. And he's wide open down low on the block. They can't get it to him.
Nice ball. See, they're doing a good job of getting the big fella came out to the free throw line and took care of, swatted that stuff.
With the block right there. Add another notch on his belt for blocks, and he's just guarding the paint on the inside. But you're right, he came up to the free throw line to block that one. T.K. Barnett launches the three, no good as it rims out.
And they got the rebound.
Zavarius Beasley with the rebound back to Barnett. And he is a quick player. He played quarterback this past year for the Panthers, best athlete they had on the team. Stolen back by Williamson. Barnett's wide open for the three and drains it, hits it, as Murphy extends their lead to 4.
Very good ball movement by Murphy. They're really passing the ball. And I tell you what, they're not scared of that size by Williamson. They're driving in there and either finishing or pitching.
Austin gets it down low to Silas Evans. Evans shot no good. No touch shot, but rims out. Can't get the home bounce. Pritchett swings it over to Byron Jackson.
Drive.
Nice pass. Waiting for it was Jabarish Jackson C.J. Brisker as he scored. Jackson's on the bench right now.
The football man has come in. They said real quick, Coach Epps saw that Silas was going to be getting that ball down there. He went for the football man.
Lead is 6 for the Panthers as we approach 1 minute left here in the first quarter.
Good man-to-man pressure.
Nice shot by Hawthorne Coleman for Williamson. Ball almost lost by the Panthers there. T.K. Barnett swings it to Pritchett. Pritchett takes the jumper. No good for him. Down low, cleaning it up, C.J. Brisker. And the lead is extended.
I know Coach
for the Panthers.
Coach Epps told me yesterday if he can get Brisker back, they haven't been healthy the whole year. He has not had his whole team for the whole year.
Checking in for Murphy here, number 4, Cordarius Dixon. And also checking in for Williamson, number 13, Mikael Bonner. Pritchett's going to go to the bench, and Cam Dickerson is going to come back in for Murphy. Wide open down low was Mikael Bonner. They got the ball in to Evans. He takes it outside and drops it back down low. Bonner's a 6'2" freshman. No surprise there, Coach Arrow. So many freshmen on this Williamson squad, 7 in total.
You only got to go up when you have that young of kids on your team.
Shot goes off, and that would have counted, did not go in. Murphy up by 4 to start the first quarter here for the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ayla, hi. Oh, hi, Sierra. How are you? Good. How are things?
Things couldn't be better.
What do you mean?
Well, I just started this new job as a school teacher with the Mobile County Public Schools, and it has been a life changer. Great benefits, the hours are great, and great students. Just overall, it's a great opportunity.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. I'm going to look into that.
You should.
For more information, visit mcpss.com/job opportunities.
Time to look at first quarter stats here, Coach Arrow. No one went to the free throw line in the first quarter, and only 1 3. Murphy made it. They attempted it and made it.
Well, the difference naturally is field goals, 5 for 11 and 4 for 7. But these two teams are really getting after it one-on-one. Definitely Williamson has the size, but Murphy, they're not backing down from him. They're taking that ball right to the hole.
Williamson has the size, but Murphy cleaning the glass. 5 rebounds to 1 over Williamson. So let's see what's going to happen here in the second quarter, starting with Murphy on top by 4.
Pausing there. I'm going to get in a little bit. I'm going to go over some of the teams. There's 10 teams in the area that are ranked or gotten points to be able to maybe get into the top 10 or top 20 in the near future.
Shot no good by John Austin. Williamson gets the rebound, can't get it back in. Murphy on the move here. They're going to kick it out. That's a 3 by Simmons. Shot no good. Rebounded by Cam Dickerson. Dickerson throws it away. It's going to be Williamson's ball after the turnover. John Austin in control, 5'11" freshman guard for the Lions.
2-2-1.
Right now, Silas Evans on the bench getting a break.
Murphy likes to play the 2-2-1. Coach Epps said that they'll do it, and they'll do it full court also.
Dump it down to McKill Bonner. Bonner drops it in for the easy bucket as the Williamson cuts the lead to 2.
You know, Silas got the ball and scored the very first time he touched the ball, and then he sort of didn't get it anymore. I think the big fellow will be working on him.
He's trying to. Ball tipped away by Williamson. Murphy jumps back on it. You can see Coach Hunter saying, where's the travel? Where's the travel? He's right in the front of Stephen Newhouse asking for the travel. But it's a tie up on the floor. It's going to remain with Murphy. Checking in for Williamson right there, Cam Lawrence, another freshman guard, 5'8", his height. The wet spot on the floor right there, they're going to clean up.
Mangan got to be careful of putting that ball on the ground and picking it up. He got double teamed.
Correct.
1-2-2 again. Nice pass.
They do it on the nice backdoor entry pass. Cam Dickerson lays it in off the glass. Easy bucket right there for Murphy.
Wasn't any pressure on the ball. When you don't have pressure on the ball, I don't care if you're playing zone or man, you give the person with the ball the opportunity to have vision. When you get all over them, get those hands moving, they have a hard time seeing the open people.
That's a 3 put up by Robert Brown, no good. And they're going to say a foul on the floor against Murphy down low. And we're going to get our first free throws of the ball game coming up here. No, coach, on the floor.
We'll see what kind of good out-of-bounds plays that they have. It'll have to be against the zone. And they might have, let's see. No, they're still in the zone. Wow.
Deontay Bush can't make the bucket.
Nice
Or
rebound
Williamson.
by Brisker.
They brought the big fella in right at the perfect time as he gets the rebound. He's wide open down low. They get the pass to him. I don't think he was ready for it, Coach Arrow. And he's going to get called for the travel. I mean, he was wide open. And Kenley Simmons fed him the ball, but he wasn't ready to eat. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Did you see him when he got it? Sort of gave a
Like, where'd
forearm
this come
shiver.
from? Yeah.
He gave a forearm shiver and then tried to score.
What do you want me to do with this thing? like score the rock, man. Score the rock. Pressure on Brown. Get it across the town line. Sorry, that's Austin with it. They leave him open. Now back to Robert Brown. Get the senior on the ball, the 6'1" guard. Feeds it down low.
Nice baseline move. Got to finish that.
C.J. Brisker with the rebound.
Bonner,
Puts it
another
away.
freshman, made a nice move down there.
Yeah.
Didn't go.
T.K. Barnett's 3 is off. Nothing but glass right there. But we're going the other way with the foul.
You know, when
They're
they
gonna
got
call in on C.J. Brisker.
when Murphy got beat the other night by Theodore, Brisker and Johnson didn't play. So, and they got beat 3 points.
They only lost by 3 to Theodore, yeah, in the area contest. The area record is 1-4 for the Panthers.
Now they've gone back to the 1-2-2 full court.
Bonner's shot can't go, gets his own rebound. I like the hustle. He never gave up, Coach Aaron.
No question about it. Oh. And he got down court and got the block shot.
We're going to have a foul on the play.
Free throw.
I think they're going to call that one on Robert Brown.
I like Bonner's hustle. He made the bucket down at one end and got down the other and saved a layup. They didn't know where he was coming from.
Shot was good. Take a look at the replay right there. There's the foul committed by Williamson.
And Simmons makes the 1 for 2, so it was a good foul.
It was. This is the second. That ball hit the sideline. It is out. A turnover goes to Murphy. Panthers still up 3 as we approach the halfway point of the first half here.
It's going to be interesting to see if this intensity level stays. If they keep, both teams are keeping their kids fresh. So I think at the end of the game, there's going to be a very good ending with a lot of hustle.
And those were our first free throw attempts of the ball game just now by Murphy. No one had a foul shot attempted in the first quarter. Little entry pass right there to Caleb Connor. He can't finish. Bonner can't finish. They get the rebound.
Ball movement.
And drains it right there. Jarius Cross, that's a 3. As Williamson is within 1 point here, tying it up.
You know, Jarius is sort of a
we are tied after that.
Yeah, it's tied up. He's sort of an unsung hero. Cross is averaging 9 points and 8 rebounds a game.
TK Barnett with the ball, penetrates. Oh,
very
good
nice
dish right there to the big fella down low. Nice dime by TK Barnett.
Murphy is at their best when the ball is in the hands of TK.
They get it back to him. They're listening to you, Coach Arrow. Don't be surprised if he hits the 3. No, rims out. Nice rebound by Corian Hawthorne Coleman, but he's fouled on the play. That foul's going to be on Zavarius Beasley. His first foul, 15 foul called against Murphy. Checking back in, Silas Evans, the 6'8 sophomore, is going to come in for Williamson along with Jaden Mangrum as well for Murphy.
You know, all those rebounds that Bonner is getting, he's averaging 12 rebounds a game.
Averages 12 rebounds a game, yep. Right behind the big fella with 10 rebounds for Williamson. So Bonner hits
2-3 zone, nice pass.
Down low, easy lay-in for the 6'8 sophomore.
Well, he's going to be a force to be reckoned with as he gets older.
Kenley Simmons, quick bucket. Murphy answers. So now it's made bucket. Got to make some defense to really, really take control of things right here.
21.
Just trading buckets won't get you anywhere.
No. 21-19, Murphy up with 2.5 minutes to go in the first half.
Caleb Connor was wide open, but he kicks it out. And nice shot right there by John Austin as he drains it. Austin, a 5'11 freshman. Murphy's going to try to answer right back, and they do as Zavarius Beasley drops it in.
And somebody missed an assignment because he could have been in the opening.
And that was a 3 by Beasley, 24-21 is the score.
They're going in.
Feed it back down to Evans. His reverse, no good. Ball's going to be off of him as he tried to capture it, but he knocked it back out of bounds. Checking in, Cam Pritchett, the 5'9 junior for the Panthers. And Murphy holding their own, Coach Aaron. Looks like C.J. Briscoe's coming back in as well, up 3 right now.
I was just going to say, watch for Briscoe to come back in.
So 2 minutes left in the first half here of the contest. Very good matchup. And you said, Coach, it was probably going to even out as we got toward the half.
Yeah, these two teams are battling. They're very well equal, but they're different teams. shorter, quicker,
right,
tall, good ball movement. See, they're flashing the post a lot more than that first game that we have. That middle is wide open. You've got to flash it from the backside.
Driscoll's shot no good. Williamson gets the rebound. Bonner's fighting for it, and he is fouled on the play. It looks like that foul is going to be assessed to Cam Pritchett.
Bonner at 6'3", averaging 12 rebounds a game. I tell you what, he gets a bunch just because of effort.
16 foul against Murphy. One more is going to place Williamson in the bonus. Let's see if Williamson can get into the 1-1 before the half. Down 3 right now.
Good pop out.
Silas Evans on the bench, but right now it's just Bonner and Corey and Hawthorne Coleman. Shot no good for the Lions. Outlet pass goes down low. Murphy trying to salvage something. They throw it off of Hawthorne Coleman, but I believe his foot was on the baseline. Or no, timeout call.
Wonder what Silas Evans, he's only playing like 2 or 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah. Did you know that high school juniors and seniors are able to take college level classes, earn college credit, and save money on college costs, all while still in high school? Well, it's possible through the dual enrollment program. Interested students should check with their guidance counselor or log onto bishops.edu for more information about the dual enrollment program. 58.7 seconds remain here in the second quarter. Al Weedy, Coach Ronnie Arrow inside of the MCPSS Sports Central Studios. The action taking place at the Curtis Horton Sports Complex on the campus of Williamson High School. Interesting ball game, 24-21 is Murphy on top.
You know, Al, I don't know if we've brought this up before, but this studio at LaFleur High School is nice.
It is nice, yes, sir.
They've done a really good job of, I'm sure that they have lessons in here too.
Murphy with the ball, going to bring it out, reset. Mangrum looking to set this offense up for the Panthers. All over to Cam Pritchett. Pritchett gives it to TK Barnett. Look at the scene, just taking his time. Like, well, if you're not going to come out here, I'm just going to hold the ball. You can't do a 5-second call on me. And he's just working, milking the clock, Coach Arrow.
And remember some of the games that we've called. With this much time, there would be at least 4 more shots in 37 seconds.
So Murphy definitely waiting for the last shot here, on top by 3. Back over to Pritchett, back to Barnett. Let's see if Jackson's going to flash down low.
Somebody needs to flash that middle real quick.
All right, there's the shot. Pritchett can't control it. Knocked out of bounds. Is going to be off of Williamson, off the hands of John Austin. So Pritchett's going to have to inbound it. 0.3 seconds. This is a catch and shoot. Shot no good. So the Panthers on top, 24-21. Interesting first half.
That was a catch and launch.
Catch and launch. We're going to take a break and come back and bring you more action here. At halftime, you're watching the MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week.
Mobile County Public Schools have endless options to prepare you to be college and career ready. The academies of Mobile County Public Schools are small learning communities that afford students in the 10th through the 12th grade the opportunity to participate in real-world, hands-on assignments connected to a specific career theme. Let's take a look at the signature academies offered at our 12 high schools in Mobile County Public Schools. The AP Capstone Academy at Baker High School houses a prestigious diploma program created by College Board, which is highly recognized by universities and colleges around the world. Along with 23 content-driven advanced placement courses, The 2 capstone courses develop student skills in research, analysis, evidence-based arguments, collaboration, writing, and presenting. Perfect for preparing students for continuing their academic careers in college and beyond. Ben C. Rain High School is home to the Signature Academy of Aviation and Aerospace. Students have the opportunity to learn about career and college opportunities available in aviation technology and aerospace engineering, including the opportunity to be part of a team building an actual airplane in the Academy's hangar. At Ben C. Rain High School, we are building the future of aviation, one student at a time. Blunt High School's Academy of Pre-Med, Medical, and Advanced Healthcare Careers is designed for students who would like to pursue a career in the fields of medicine, pharmacy, nursing, allied health technology, systems management, optometry, and dentistry. Foundation and skill-based courses prepare students for careers in health sciences through classroom instruction, laboratory experiences, and service-related activities in community convalescence and hospital facilities. Murphy High School is where excellence in academics meets tradition. Become part of the Panther legacy by joining the tradition of excelling through the Academy of International Baccalaureate and Early College. Students who enroll in this rigorous program will excel in their studies and personal growth. Past students have stated that participating in the Academy of International Baccalaureate prepared them to enter college. They also made lifelong friends and received individualized instruction. The Biomedical Academy at Mary G. Montgomery High School is a comprehensive overview of the biomedical industry. Graduates of the program are prepared to start work as an entry-level lab tech in most medical labs or to take on the demanding courses needed for certification in any medical field. Williamson High School's Academy of Maritime Engineering and Entrepreneurship is designed to expose students to a wide range of careers in the maritime industry, engineering, or the business world. The Maritime Academy helps students build skills in the welding, multi-craft, and electrical fields. Through the Engineering Academy, students gain experience with general engineering design and application, readying them for in-demand post-secondary engineering programs. The Entrepreneurship Academy provides students with the knowledge and skills necessary for economic success in the 21st century. Williamson's motto is Great Expectations in Pursuit of Excellence. They strive to build students' character and prepare them for tomorrow by providing them with unique educational training. The Academy of Coastal Studies at Bryant High School provides 5 pathways for students to empower themselves with the knowledge and skills needed to protect and preserve the environment and the livelihood of the beautiful Gulf Coast. Students may choose from coastal environmental studies, agri-science, fisheries management and aquaculture, maritime and industrial technologies, and recreation, travel, and tourism. Because of the close connection between the pathways, students have the option to take courses in multiple pathways, providing an even wider base for career or collegiate opportunities. The John L. LaFleur Magnet High School Academy of Law, Arts, and Health Services has been designed to combine a college preparatory and technical curriculum with a career theme. Our students have the opportunity to explore different pathways through networking and hands-on engagement within their career fields of interest. The Academy of Advanced Information Technology at Viger High School provides entry-level experience in programming and software development, networking systems, and active multimedia in a multi-user computing environment. The Academy prepares students with real-world experience for in-demand employment opportunities in an ever-changing world. Davidson High School is the home of 2 signature academies, the Engineering Pathways Integrated Curriculum, or EPIC, and the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program, or IB. The IB Diploma Program is a specialized curriculum which emphasizes both breadth and depth of knowledge by focusing on higher order thinking and communicating the knowledge gained in each of the core areas, foreign language, and an art. EPIC is a specialized math and science curriculum that prepares students for post-secondary college and careers in one of its 3 pathways, engineering, biomedical, or computer science. We would love for you to come see the Davidson difference for yourself. Theodore High School's Academy of Industry and Engineering strives to develop young people who are college and career ready after high school. The programs boost opportunities for students to excel in a career by giving them advantageous skill sets while developing connections through local business partners. Citronelle High School hosts the Academy of Manufacturing, offering experience in the field of manufacturing through opportunities such as dual enrollment in the welding program at Bishop State Community College and internships with multiple local companies throughout the school year. Companies looking to hire skilled workers such as students trained in the Academy of Manufacturing. There is a world of opportunity awaiting students through Signature Academies. Which academy will you choose?
If you're looking for fun, fashionable, and affordable jewelry, it's here. It's Paparazzi. We have a variety of colors and styles of bracelets, rings, necklaces, and earrings for all occasions and for every event. New styles are added daily, which means you are always up to date with the latest fashion. For that genuine bling, join me, Charmaine Watson, the real jewelry lady, on Facebook Live Sunday through Thursday at 7 p.m. It's cute, it's fun, it's fashion, it's $5, it's Paparazzi.
It's time for second half action between Murphy and Williamson for the MCPSS High School basketball game of the week. Before that happens, let's take a look at first half statistics and see what the story says, Coach Arrow.
Yeah, actually the turnover, this has been a well-played game. The turnovers are about the same, 8 apiece, maybe 9 apiece, but the field goal percentage, and when you're 3 points ahead, I thought that Murphy did a good job of taking time off the clock, even though they didn't get a good shot at the end of it. They didn't give Williamson a chance to go down.
Did not. Williamson has come back and started cleaning the glass, 13 rebounds to 9 over the Panthers. But Murphy basically is on top by 1 3-pointer, up 3, 24-21. A very, very tightly contested first half. Let's see what the second half is going to have in store for us.
I thought one of the better moves was when Murphy put Brisker in and took care of Silas Evans, size-wise.
You're right about that. And Evans kind of went silent. He wasn't on the floor for the last 2 possessions for Williamson, I noticed as well. So Coach Hunter put him on the bench. He has no fouls tonight, so we're going to see what strategies are going to be employed here in the second half between these 2 coaches, Coach Epps and Coach Chambay Hunter.
They need Silas Evans. They need him perking up his motor. And he's young. And once he finds a motor, he's going to be a really good player.
Kid is 6'8". He can still grow some more. They go to him early.
Nice
he put the shot up. Stephen Newhouse says the foul is on the floor.
He's got a nice shot. He's strong for his age and strong for his size.
And just like in the first quarter, first possession, Murphy gets a foul. This time it's not offensive, but it's a defensive foul.
It's going to be interesting to see if they front Silas. See, they got him pushed all the way out to the free throw line. He got to get down there.
Hawthorne Coleman, he needs to get out of the lane before 3 seconds. Look at Silas putting in work on Jaboris Jackson. Easy bucket for the 6'8" sophomore.
Yeah, I see Brisker going back on him real quick. That's where the game started. You were right.
It is.
Nice help in the seam.
Simmons swings it over to Dickerson. Dickerson kicks it back out. Penetrating, no good. TK Barnett, he is fouled as he enters the lane.
I think that was on Evans.
I believe it may have been. Let's see who the official is going to designate. They're going to say on number 5, Jarius Cross. That'll be Cross's second foul. First team foul against Williamson here in the second half. And Murphy goes to the free throw line. Barnett shooting 2, misses the first.
He's shooting 72% from the free throw line.
Missed that first one. Let's see if he drops in the second for the Panthers.
Let's see how physical Silas is. He can't.
It's the roll.
Nice trap by Murphy.
And Williamson breaks it with ease, Coach Aaron.
It did.
Feeding it back down to Evans.
That's too easy.
Maybe Coach Hunter said, look, while we had a size advantage, let's work it. Back-to-back buckets for the big fella.
You know, when you're small like that, and trust me, I'm not trying to coach and tell coaches what to do, but when you're small like that and you're guarding big, you've got to front and help from the backside, because they're going to go into Silas or whoever's there with that size difference.
That's back-to-back fouls on Jarius Cross. As TK Barnett is fouled as he's going into the paint, and Cross is going to have to sit down. I believe that's his third foul.
Bonner coming in for rebounding purposes and scoring purposes.
Mangum kicks it over. Sorry, Dickerson kicks it over to TK Barnett.
Oh.
He takes it back out to reset the offense. Back over to Dickerson. He penetrates and kicks. That's a three. It's no good. Nice rebound right there by Murphy. But fouled as he's going up for the basket.
I tell you, Williamson's future is bright with the kids that are freshmen and sophomore. Silas is just a sophomore.
So Coach Arrow, just within nearly 2 minutes of the third quarter, Williamson has already equaled their foul tally in the first half of 3 fouls. They have 3 already. So this second half is going to be interesting. They're going to have to calm down on the fouls if they want to really get things going here.
A lot of that has to do, Al, because of the size. They're going to have to take some chances to be able to get the ball, and especially if they continue to guard from behind inside, and the ball goes inside, they're pretty much going to foul every time.
Traveling called against Cam Dickerson. Easy turnover right there. They give the ball back to Williamson. Zavarius Beasley is going to check back in for Murphy here. And we're tied 25-25. Al Wheaton, Coach Ronnie Arrow on the call inside the MCPSS Sports Central Studios. That 3 was off. And on the run is Murphy.
Nice block.
Traveling.
But
Evans won't get the credit for the block because it was a travel, Coach Arrow. Look at the replay here.
That's called intimidation, because he saw Silas coming over getting ready to block it.
In tennis, we call it an unforced error.
Unforced error, okay. That's politer.
That's politer term.
Y'all are politer than basketball.
3-on-2 opportunity.
Nice break.
Dickerson goes back, but no, interrupted by Robert Brown. Robert Brown on the fast break opportunity. The Euro step and lays it in.
There's a lot of kids using that Euro step.
It's our first Euro call tonight,
Hey,
Coach Arrow.
Yeah, it is. We're
on the back half of the game.
In our classroom with our skill lessons that we do, we're teaching the 6th, 7th, and 8th graders the Euro.
Okay. TK Barnett lays it in. Nice finger roll action right there by Barnett. As Murphy and Williamson basically trading buckets right here. They break the press.
You can't stop. You got to bring it in and reverse the ball quick. Not give them a chance to rotate out of that trap.
Hawthorne Coleman almost had a double dribble, but he got control. Shoots that 3, no good. Down
Nice
low.
rebound.
Bonner just kind of pushes Barnett out of the way. He was not called for the foul, but Bonner 6'2". Barnett is only 5'10".
There is a reason why Bonner averages 12 rebounds a game.
You can see
he is very physical. If Silas gets to be like that, wow, what a player he's going to be.
Brisker hands it off to TK Barnett. Comes back, sets the screen. Barnett rolls off, swings it over, and they drop it in for 3. Zavarius Beasley. He shoots 60% from the 3.
Tell you what, we got us a nice game.
Murphy up by 3 right now.
Murphy back in 2-3 zone.
And Williamson goes back to what they do, but no, the ball does not drop in for Silas Evans. Nice quick hands right there by John Austin to put him up.
Another
cut off the
turnover.
passing lane.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's starting to be more and more turnovers.
And he's going to go in for it. That's a charge. You got a bit selfish there, Coach Arrow. Picked up his 2nd foul.
Another turnover.
And Brisker takes another charge tonight for the Murphy Panthers.
I like that kid. Bonner. Both these teams have got some nice young players coming up.
Mangum with the ball, swings it over to Brian Jackson.
Good
Murphy
ball
running
movement.
their offense.
Coach said that they'll run 5 out.
TK Barnett launches one from Carlin Street, no good. Rebounded by Williamson. Look at Hawthorne Coleman. Swings it over, no good. Bonner had the rebound, but it was ripped out by Zafarius Beasley. He stole the moon pie from him and put it in his bag. Easy call right there as Robert Brown put a little too much body on the Murphy Panther and Jaden Ingram, so he's going to be whistled for the foul.
You're getting in Mardi Gras mode.
Oh, yeah, Coach. It kicked off last weekend down at Dauphin Island. They get another parade this weekend on the island, and then all the action moves to Mobile next weekend. 3 weeks of revelry headed your way in the Port City coming up for Mardi Gras season. You know, it always happens, you know, the dates change based on the calendar, but around the time basketball starts wrapping up, Mardi Gras kind of kicks in, so you kind of always have that blend here going on. So it's going to be interesting next week, Coach. The fact Mardi Gras kicks off in the Senior Bowls next week. So it's going to be a nice weekend in Mobile next weekend. It really will be.
I think it was like that last year, too. Didn't the football teams be able to go to Mardi Gras? I might be wrong.
Yeah, they're just gonna be nice. You're gonna have parades and a big concert downtown, and then get the Senior Bowl on Saturday, and the parade that night and that afternoon as well. So it'll be a nice big weekend next week. So it'll be a foul on the play against Williamson. That's a 15 foul. Sends Mangum to the line. He shoots 51%. Misses the first. So that means he's guaranteed to make this one, right, Coach Aaron? We're going to find out in a second.
Nope.
Proves us wrong, but Murphy gets the rebound. Matter of fact, Mangum gets his own rebound.
Yeah. Good hustle.
Jackson tries to penetrate, kicks it off to Cordarius Dixon. Dixon's going to pull it out as he is at a height disadvantage against Bonner. Penetrates in. A lot of trees down there, Coach Aaron. A lot of trees. Foul on the play.
It all started with fast movement of the ball in reverse out front and then penetrating to the middle. You can't just, I used to call it playing perimeter basketball, just pass the ball around the horn. You don't put any pressure on the defense when you do that.
So at the 1:56 mark of the third quarter, Williamson has put Murphy into the bonus already, Coach. That was their 17th foul.
Brisker taking his time, missed the first one. He definitely wants to make this one.
And drops it in. Panthers 2 for 6 from the line here in the second quarter. And they have the only free throw attempts of the ball game. Williamson has not been to the free throw line, Coach Aaron.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Going back down to Evans. I think they may have got him on the Cupid shuffle.
I think so.
Because he did not put that ball on the floor, but his feet were moving, Coach Harold.
That play right there shows what the big fella's got to work on. In a year from now, he should be catching that and tearing the rim down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. At 6'8", absolutely should be doing it.
I like him. If he'll go to work and have a good summer, weights and working on his moves, he's got 2 years of really good basketball in him.
Good ball movement right here by Murphy. Under 90 seconds.
Is that Euro?
Brian Jackson slashes in, loses control of it. It's called a Euro no-go. And Williamson gets the ball. Down 4 points here in the third quarter. They started the quarter off down 3.
Nice move.
Another foul on the floor. Basket does not count. Hawthorne Coleman upset. He wants the bucket, Coach Harold. Darius Dixon gets the foul. It was. So that's what, as we say in the business, that'll go to the editing room floor. That highlight won't be shown. We'll have a do-over here. Back down to Evans.
That should have been and one.
That's his third shot in a row he has missed, but Bonner had his back as he drops it in. You talked about him earlier, averaging 12 rebounds a game, got that rebound and put it back in.
He's got that knack of always being around the ball.
Right, right.
Always being around the ball, which is a good knack.
Under 1 minute here. Lead is 2 for Murphy. Looking for a bucket before the fourth quarter starts. Taking their time. Jackson swings it back out to Simmons.
Uh-oh.
Behind the back pass almost got away.
Well, Murphy, they are really small right now.
Very active.
Really small.
Look at the height, just right there, that shot. Look at the height on the floor for Williamson. They have 3 players over 6'4" on the floor right now. All goes out of bounds. Traveling called against Murphy, so it looks like Williamson possibly will get the last shot. They could tie it or take the lead with a 3, Coach Harold.
That was intimidation again by the big kids underneath there.
17.9 seconds. Here we go. Murphy with the full court press.
Oh my gosh.
And Williamson squanders. No, they get it back. Almost squandered away the opportunity. Driving in. Shot no good. And Hawthorne Coleman thought he was in the air, but they're going to say he was on the baseline. So Williamson does squander that opportunity. They had a chance, Coach Harold, to have the chance at the last shot of the third quarter.
You know, here at the end of the half, just real quick, some basketball rankings here in the state. Baker's number 2 in 7A, Cottage Hill 2A, they're number 2. Fairhope's number 5 in 7A, McGill number 3 in 6A. Girls, Davidson's number 6, Foley's number 7.
All right, at the end of 3, Murphy's on top by 2, 31-29. Fourth quarter action coming up next.
Part of the experience of going to the Mobile Museum of Art is that it's there for everyone.
Art is there to inspire, to give you other perspectives, and to make you think outside of yourself.
The museum offers a critical service to the culture of the community.
It's providing the opportunity to have eyes open.
The MCPSS Signature Academies are preparing students to be both college and career ready. This program allows students the opportunity to participate in real-world hands-on assignments connected to a specific career theme. To find out more, visit academiesofmobile.com and learn more about the Signature Academies. Murphy on top by 2, 31-29 as we go into the last quarter. And Coach Arrow Williamson has placed Murphy into the bonus already.
Yeah, this has been a really good game, back and forth, good effort on both teams. You got size against quickness. Right now, quickness is winning over size. Not by much though, 2 points.
TK Barnett with the ball, passes over to Simmons. Thought about the shot. Javarius Beasley kicks it back to Barnett. His shot no good. And Williamson comes away with the rebound. Easy lay-in right there for Jarius Cross.
Coast to coast.
The steal and score.
Tell you what, Murphy's really doing a nice job of ball exchange on the backside and penetrating. You know, there's a lot of times you just exchange the ball from side to side to side. You got to penetrate.
That foul called on Silas Evans, his first foul. So 2 shots coming up here for Cam Dickerson, 53% shooter from the free throw line.
Oh, get it.
And it gets in there.
Doesn't put pressure on him for this one. He's made it 1. Oh, free throws. Drive you crazy.
Drains them both for the Panthers.
Nice drive. Oh, and it came out.
Put
Same.
back, but fouled on the play is McKill Bonner.
Corian Hawthorne took that thing from the wing all the way in. There wasn't any back rotation on defense, which surprised me, but they ran around and came out.
I'll call that one on Zavarius Beasley. His second foul. Only the third team foul against Murphy. Heading to the line to shoot, McKill Bonner.
Well, there's nothing better than watching and observing and calling two good teams going at one another.
And as we said earlier, Coach Era, these are the first free throw attempts for Williamson of the ball game. Bonner misses both of them.
The officials must have dates. They don't want to call any fouls. Get out here early.
Loose ball, still alive. And it's going to remain with Williamson.
I was glad to see Evans came out of the position he was in to go get that rebound, got a hand on it. Nice
They
step
go down
in.
to Evans and look at the quick hands of TK Barnett. They get in his face. And they're going to get Evans with the push. His second foul. So he has two, Coach Arrow.
He had inside position. He's just got to get strong enough to come up with that thing. I don't know about the foul, but if he would have caught it, he wouldn't have to worry about the foul.
19 foul against Williamson. So the next foul will place Murphy into the double bonus. The rest of the ball game as TK Barnett goes to the line, shoots 72%. 1 for 2 from the line so far tonight, and misses that one.
Boy, he's having an off game. You know, they're going, looks like Murphy, we've already talked about Murphy got beat by 3 points in a close game against Theodore. This one might come down to 2 or 3 points either way, too.
Look at Evans working it down low, kept the ball up high so they can't take it from him. TK Barnett going to put the pressure and run it down, kicks it over to Dickerson. Cam Dickerson still with the ball.
Williamson in a 2-3 zone. Inside to out.
Back out to Dickerson. They swing it over.
The ball has been on one side too long. There you go. Reverse it on over here on
TK
that
Barnett
baseline.
said, all right, let's reset things. Mangrum waiting for it. Mangrum gets it.
Good discipline.
Simmons pops out. A lot of movement without the ball for the Panthers. Taking their time. Ball game tied, looking for the high percentage shot. Dickerson puts it up, no good. Rebounded by C.J. Brisker down low. The big fella gets it to drop in.
He looked like after he did that, he flexed. Nice
Panthers
rebound.
led by 2 once again.
Go 1-2-2 zone.
Oh, they
High,
work
low.
it down low to
Very
Silas Evans. Now back-to-back buckets for the big fella. He has 2 fouls. Got to be careful not to pick up the third here. Approaching 5 minutes. A very good ball game, as we suspected, Coach Aaron. 2 teams that are very young. Only 2 seniors for each of these squads tonight. Rebounded by Hawthorne Coleman. Strong rebound for the Lions.
We appreciate everybody tuning in. If you can't go to these local games, you can come right here with us and watch, listen to us, and try and do y'all a good job of saying what's going on.
Evans got a bit lazy right there. Got called on the walk. Turns it over to Murphy. Williamson has regained the lead. I'm sorry, we're still tied 35-35.
That's what you call youth. You know, he'll go power up, good high-low, and all of a sudden he'll make a mental error. Just I think that was just because of youth. The more he plays, the more that one's going to come automatic.
But I'm with you, Coach. He's got to get just a bit more aggressive and learn how to work his size. Hawthorne Coleman looked like he thought about trying to dunk it, but I think he was too close to execute that. But he gets the lay-in And now the Lions on top, 37-35. Very good ball game here, approaching the halfway. Nice steal by Hawthorne Coleman. He dunked that one, but Coach, that was the NBA travel. I saw it too.
I can't believe they didn't call it.
They did not call it, but they called the timeout. But yes, Coach, that's the epitome of an NBA travel right there.
I hate to see that, especially if it's a close game.
Yeah, at the level
at
like
the
this.
end.
But he got the dunk. Look at Coach Hunter talking to him.
You were right. That one wouldn't have been close.
If Charles, if you can bring that one back, he took a few steps, Coach Aaron. Coach Aaron,
they might have called traveling in the NBA with that one. Maybe. We might need a fourth official.
But Hawthorne Coleman throws it down for the Lions, as we're here just kind of laughing it up in the MCPSS Sports Central. But I will say this, momentum right there in the favor of Williamson. And next week, it's our last contest of the season, Vigor at MGM. Make sure you join us 6 p.m. The girls are going to tip off, and the boys tip off at 7:30. The regular season wraps up next week, Coach Arrow, so we're going to wrap up as well. So that should be an interesting contest with Vigor and MGM.
It's been an interesting year. It's been a fun year. Appreciate working with you. But the last game should be another good game for us.
It'll be the crowd excited there inside of the Curtis Horton Sports Complex as the Lions have grabbed the momentum and taken a 4-point lead. Back-to-back steal and scores for Hawthorne Coleman and the Williamson Lions.
You know, you tell kids as a coach, if you'll just play hard, if you'll just get out there and give effort. Those 2 layups that Hawthorne just got, effort. Those win ball games for you.
Just got a text from my good best friend out in Houston, Texas, watching us. Coach said, definitely a travel.
Hey, if he's from Texas, or from Houston, he's got to be a good guy.
Definitely. Oh, yeah, my buddy Mark the Shark checking us out tonight. Oh, thrown away by Williamson, but saved at the last moment by the Lions. Johnny on the spot for the Lions, Mikael Bonner. Down low to Evans. No, overthrew the big man.
The big fella got to go after that one, at least try to go.
That's that hustle you're talking about, Coach Aaron.
Yeah.
TK Barnett with the head fake, drops in the 15-footer, bam! The quarterback for the Panthers this past season shows his leadership ability, brings them within 2.
Yeah, he's as he goes, so goes Murphy.
I agree.
You know, he brings instant credibility to speed, to all the things that you need to be a good player. Nice shot.
Easy jumper right there from Mikael Bonner. As the Williamson Lions continue to be in the lead right here, keeping the pressure on Murphy. We're under 3 minutes.
1-2-2 zone by Williamson. See if that works, if they get a good shot.
Murphy penetrates, throw it down low. C.J. Brisker can't handle it. TK Barnett with the ball. They kick it back out. Good ball movement for the Panthers. They get the 3 up, no good. They all collapse down low. It pays off as Brisker gets the easy put back in bucket.
He takes up so much room that if the ball's even close to him, he comes up with it.
Yeah, he's a wide body coach. He is.
There's some really good young kids on both these teams. Look forward to in the next few years.
The lead is 2 for the Lions.
Oh.
Evans just throws up the prayer and it drops in. No foul, but a timeout called after that one. Wow, the young fella had no movement. Just threw it up,
Just
Coach.
threw it up. Christmas came late.
Once again, don't forget, join us a week from today. It'll be our last broadcast of the season. Vigor and MGM going at it for the MCPSS high school basketball game of the week next Thursday. So definitely enjoying this one right here. As the Panthers had cut it to 2 once again, but the prayer right there by the big fella drops in for Williamson and the lead back to 4. Nice contest we have here, Coach Aaron.
Yeah, we do. It's going to be interesting. Last minute, 52 seconds. Who wants to win? With 4-point swing, one way or the other. You get a couple steals, one way or the other, you can win this game.
Murphy only has one player with 2 fouls. That's Zavarius Beasley. Williamson has John Austin with 2, Robert Brown with 2, Jarius Cross with 3, and the big fella Silas Evans has 2 as well. They've yet to put Murphy in the double bonus, still sitting at 19 fouls. So very important for the Lions not to commit another foul, because after that point, Murphy will go to the line to shoot 2 every time. So let's see what the call is going to be here for Murphy. Down 4 with 1:52 to play.
You know, if it holds to this score, which who knows if it will or not, it's the same thing what Coach was talking about. The size has hurt them.
Hawthorne Coleman almost went for the steal from T.K. Barnett. Foul on the play, but that's going to be an offensive foul against T.K. Barnett, his first one, but at an inopportune time, Coach Arrow.
Big time opportunity there with a charge.
And a timeout has been called on the floor. And this is going to be a full timeout, I believe, called by Coach Epps. The play backfired with that offensive foul against Barnett. Not the time to pick that one up.
No, the 1:37 seconds left, 43-39, 4-point game. It's going to be interesting to see when they come down now and get the ball. They're going to have to do some things.
See what play Coach Epps is going to draw up. I'm pretty sure they're going to be full court defense coming out of this, trying to force a turnover, get a steal in the easy bucket, and put pressure back on Williams.
And it's too early. They don't have to start fouling right now.
No.
They just got to play solid defense and get the ball back.
And for Murphy, they have plenty of fouls to give right now, Coach.
Yeah.
They can give 3 before putting Williamson into the 1-and-1. Good shot of Coach Sean Bay Hunter right there, the head coach of the Williamson boys. They won the state tournament back in 2020, Coach, right before the pandemic kicked off. So they have a state championship down
They got
there
a
for the
state
Williamson Lions.
championship, yes. He was Coastal Coach of the Year twice, Coach Hunter.
All right, here we go. 1:37 left in the game. Let's see what Murphy's drawing. Oh, errant pass. The Panthers benefit with the turnover. T.K. Barnett is going to launch it and drains it.
A 3.
Big time 3.
Plenty
by
of
Barnett.
time, both teams.
Panthers down 1. Can the Lions stay composed here?
That's a costly turnover.
Got to get it across the timeline. They do.
Oh, had a chance
Brown
to take
kicks
a
it
charge.
off. This is something we talked about in the last game. Up by 1, no need to force a bucket. No shot clock in high school basketball, but traveling on Hawthorne Coleman, he is called for the walk. Here's a shot at that 3 from T.K. Barnett. He definitely launched that one from Carlin Street,
Yeah,
Coach
he
Arrow.
did.
Wow.
He did do that. Players, when it's money time, when it's cream comes to the top, they deliver.
One possession ball game here. The Panthers could take the lead with the bucket. Under 1 minute.
Plenty of
They
time.
have not given up. They have clawed and stayed in this ball game. Jackson swings it back to Barnett. That one is somewhat
shot.
tipped and off. And going to the hole, Robert Brown. Of course, Murphy asking for the offensive foul, but they're not going to be given to him. That's going to be a blocking foul against the Panthers.
You know, in that type of situation, I would have much rather. I know it's tough. You see that goal, you want it, but they're ahead. All they got to do is pull the ball out and take some more seconds off
Eat some
the
clock, Coach. We
Yeah.
talked about it in the last game. Eat some clock. Going to the line to shoot is Robert Brown. Shoots 60% from the line. Misses the first. Keep in mind, that is the 3rd free throw attempt of the entire ball game for Williamson, and they have made only 1 free throw. So 1 out of 2 from the line right there for Brown.
35 seconds left to go in the game.
Lions up 2.
Need some ball movement. Need to get some ball movement.
That's kick ball off of Silas Evans. as they were trying to get it into the big fella from Murphy, C.J. Brisker, the 6'4" junior.
And you really don't need a three. Just go for the tie and play some good defense. Penetrate.
Cam Dickerson penetrating, gets into the lane, drops it
is.
in. Let's see if Shumbay Hunter is going to call a timeout. No, Andre Epps beats him to the opportunity. He calls the timeout as we are tied at 44.
Nice penetrate. Strong finish.
Dickerson, the 6-foot senior, took control of the leadership. The only other senior on the squad for them is T.K. Barnett, the senior guard. So we're tied at 44, 17.3 seconds remaining. Coach, what play do you draw up right here for the Williams?
Well, first of all, you want to be able to get the ball. I'm sure that they've practiced last-second shots at this time. They need to execute those, call, and not freelance. Just get out there and dribble around. Both bunches, there's 17 seconds to go. You have plenty of time. Strong defense, good offense, patient offense.
Looks like another timeout has been called, I believe, this one by Coach Hunter. But Williamson will have to go the full length of the court. They weren't able to advance the ball in and call timeout and get it on the home side. So defense is going to be employed by Murphy to get the steal and try to get a bucket. We just saw it happen on Williamson's previous possession.
No question about it. It's going to be interesting to see if when Murphy gets the ball back, if they call timeout or if they just take it.
Robert Brown is going to inbounds the ball for Williamson.
Watch it run out. Come to the ball.
Clock is ticking. Brown puts up the shot. No good.
Nice rebound.
Murphy gets the rebound.
Nice.
And
rebound.
we're going to have overtime.
C.J. Brisker went up and got that basket. Very nice.
Well, correction, our camera was blocked. There appears to be 5.4 seconds left on the clock. At the most inopportune time, someone blocked.
That's what I was talking about.
My time clock camera, Coach Harold.
Timing is everything.
Timing is everything.
Like I was saying, it was going to be interesting if they called a timeout or if they were just going to let them take it the length of the court and try and beat them down the court. He took the timeout. Let's see what they draw up. Again, they've probably got plays drawn up, 1 or 2 plays for this type of situation.
We have seen T.K. Barnett launch a 3 within this past minute to bring this game to a tie. And let's see what's going to be drawn up here for Murphy and Williamson as we're tied at 44 to 44.
Well, let's see what they're going to execute. And
Lions setting up their defense here.
Williamson has to be careful. They want to put pressure, they can't foul.
Three seconds, 2.
A
and
floater.
the bucket goes in. The floater by Zavarius Beasley at the buzzer. It was a buzzer beater. And the officials are saying that is the ball game. 46 to 44. The Panthers get the win.
What a great game.
Wow. The floater by the freshman, and that's been the theme of this ball game tonight, Coach Arrow. The freshman, and look at the impact the young man had with the win. Williamson upset. They haven't even changed the score in the gymnasium, Coach Arrow. It still says 44 to 44.
They probably thought it was going to be an overtime.
Wow, what a shot by Zavarius Beasley as he hits it at the buzzer for Murphy to get the win. My, what a game, Coach
Well,
Harold.
really good game, and give credit to Murphy. They spread that court, made 1 or 2 passes and drove, got a little
Sure did.
floater, but in spreading the court like they did, they were able to make that happen.
And they did not crack under pressure. They passed, found open man. He took the floater. Let's take a look at the final statistics for this ball game between Murphy and Williamson. We'll get those up, and it'll tell the story for you right there. 3-pointers, 5 for 12 for the Panthers tonight. That is huge. And look at the free throw disparity, Coach Harold.
Yeah.
For Murphy and Williamson, 1 for 4 from. That's the entire game.
That's the entire game.
Wow.
And you know that's interesting. And Williamson, it was at Williamson.
They won the glass too, 22-17.
So, hey, great game. Good for all the ones that joined us tonight, listening to us. We appreciate it, but more than anything else, promoting high school basketball in the area.
Let's do that right now. Next Thursday, join us for our final broadcast of the season. It'll be Viger at MGM Girls Tip-Off at 6, and the boys will follow. For Coach Ronnie Arrow, statisticians Matt Moore and China Powell, our engineer Fran Conaway, executive producer Quentin Howard, and director Wade Ford, thank you for joining us for another MCPSS High School Basketball Game of the Week. Have yourself a great night.